Welcome to Fire Breathing Kittens, a standalone actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Every episode microplot is a complete adventure with a beginning and an end that kind of just fits into the overarching macro plot of the whole season. Because they stand very sturdily on their own, you can listen to these episodes in any order, and you can skip any if there's any that you just don't happen to enjoy. Today, we are joined by Jenny.
Jenny is a 12th level rogue. She is a Loxodragon, which is half dragon, half Dr. Crud III. She stands at pretty much 10 feet tall. She is wearing from Uncle Beans, she liked the way that his little onesie thing was. What was it called?
Poncho.
The poncho. So she styled a poncho a lot like his. She also is celebrating her hatch day. Today she's 1. And she has her little doo-doo-da-poo-doo with her.
I'm sorry, what?
Doo-doo-da-poo-doo.
Gesundheit?
Doo-doo-da-poo-doo.
What is that?
It's a poodoo named Doo-doo.
A poodoo. Okay, cool.
It's a miniature.
Right.
It's a miniature deer.
Oh, that's adorable.
There is such a thing in this world as a cat-sized deer, and you didn't own one. Why not?
Oh, well. Well, speaking of which, we are also joined by Jade.
Oh, hello, I am Jade. Jade is, I'm using a character voice for Jade. Jade is a 52-year-old, red-skinned, black-haired, she has completely black eyes with no white in them, former town guard of Nikamoy. She retired, and then she spent way too much time at home, so her wife said, go join the Fire-Breathing Kittens and stop annoying me.
Very good. And then we have Skirmish Killington.
Well, hello everyone. Skirmish. I'm 7'7" Goliath barbarian. I'm only wearing pants, no shoes, no shirt. My skin's light blue with a few swirly markings. They're family thing. I got a little bit of short cropped hair, salt and pepper. I'm a level 12 barbarian, Path of the Wild magic, and just magic seems to pop out to me whenever I get angry. My eyes are green, they glow a little bit, and let's see, what else is interesting? That's about it. I'm still looking for more friends in the guild hall. I'm so glad to be here today.
Very good. You all are in the guild hall now. It's a large wooden building with tables and chairs, a bar on one end, and a job flyer posted on one side. What are you guys doing?
What time of the day is it?
It's morning.
Perfect. Then I'm drinking ale at the bar.
Jenny.
That's not unusual.
No.
Jenny is in front of the fireplace. All the tables and chairs have been moved back to accommodate her size. As she's sitting there, or laying down there, playing with Poodoo the Doo-Doo. Just singing a little song. Poodoo the Doo-Doo, I love the you-you. Poodoo the Doo-Doo, I love the you-you.
And Jade has just gotten back from mailing a care package full of Alice's baked goods to her daughter Adele in college and Sasha, also in college. So she's entering the guild hall after having visited the Guaso Postal Service.
Perfect. Well, it's a bright sunny day. The world is your oyster. Doesn't look like there's much on the job flyers today, so you guys have a free day. You can do anything.
Doo-doo da poo-doo, I love the you-you.
I think I'm going to order a second ale if I could do anything. So I'm very excited about that.
The ale is in a giant cask behind the bartender. She just looks at you and says, we can keep them coming as long as you need.
Perfect, thank you. Is there a place to tip, like to add coins?
She gestures towards her pocket.
I give her 2 gold, and hoping that is sufficient and not an insult.
She gives you a wink and pockets the money.
Perfect. I wink back.
Roll dexterity.
All right.
How can you screw up a wink? We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Are you a good winker?
Well, I got a 13 on the dice, but I have a +2 dexterity modifier.
You successfully wink and it doesn't look awkward.
Excellent. Very proud of myself.
Does that mean low dexterity characters would fail to wink? What happens?
People look at you like you're a weirdo.
Oh no.
Because you wink like this.
Yeah, that would be scary.
I'm now trying to learn the words to doo-doo the poodoo. I'd like to sing along if I may.
Oh, it's very simple. Doo-doo. Say doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Duh.
Duh.
Poodoo.
Poodoo.
I
Love.
duh.
Duh.
You.
You. Oh, that's great. I also slap my thigh in for rhythm. So, it could be like a very festive song that everybody can join in and sing.
A mysterious thought pops into your head. Let's make it around.
Let's make it around, everyone. Jade, join in.
All right. Start us off.
Doo-doo da poodoo. I love the you. Poodoo da poodoo. I love the you. Poodoo da poodoo. I love the you. Poodoo da poodoo. I love the you.
Suddenly, a small gnome walks down the stairs.
Small gnome, join us. We're singing.
What are you lot doing?
There's Nulasag.
Well, of course I'm Nulasag.
Sorry for calling you that gnome. I was
It's morning.
preoccupied.
Are you all drunk already?
Oh, no.
He is a little bit.
Well, I'm buzzing hard, but I'm not drunk.
What's up,
I don't
Nuli?
know. I just feel like it's a nice day. Kids are always cooped up inside these days.
Are you telling us to get lost?
I get enough of that at home.
You know what? Yes. Go outside.
All right.
Okay, I'm going. And Jade goes outside. I get no respect.
I unseat myself from the bar, and I walk over to the job board. I pull off the notice, and I take it outside.
What notice?
The one that you mentioned on the job board earlier? Was there not?
No, I said there were no notices today.
No notices. I am drunk. I'm sorry.
You hear Nulasag mumbling, "Oh, silly kittens. Back in my day, we found our own quests. Y'all just need handouts these days."
It does help.
Well, who enabled the system, Nulasag,
I like to think of it as a hand up.
Or like gainful employment.
It's not always about the money. All of you, get outside. Find some good to do in the world.
All right. I go outside, and I wave kindly. Bye, Nulasag.
Bye.
Jenny will get up, and when she gets up, you see a piece of paper on the floor. She picks it up, folds it up, puts it in her pocket, and walks out.
Okay.
So outside of the Fire Breathing Kittens Guild Hall is currently, there's a store across the street called Sunflower Sundries where you can buy very low quality vegetables for very high prices. But then Gatsby and Willie have started turning the very low quality vegetables into fermented vegetables, which is to say alcoholic beverages.
That's fancy. You see that across the street. It's a nice sunny morning. There are plenty of people milling around. You do see someone in an official-looking uniform pinning up a notice on the wooden wall of that shop there. Although, as you watch, a shady-looking child seems to be hanging around her.
Well, Jenny sees another child and just bounces right up to it.
And what do you do?
Hi, I'm Jenny. It's my hatch day.
Girl, get off my turf.
Turf? What's turf?
Don't worry about it. The child very sneakily reaches into the official woman's pocket and grabs something and runs for it.
Well, while she's
thief.
picking, Jade says, "Halt, thief." And while Jenny is watching her pick the woman's pocket, Jenny is picking the child's pocket.
All right. What are you going to roll for this?
Probably
Stealth?
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? Okay.
So it's a 17 plus 13,
Oh, my goodness.
so 30
You succeed. Where were you reaching?
in the child's pockets.
Okay. You give me a d20. Just straight d20.
Here you go.
You pull out a paper clip, a rubber band, and some moldy string.
Paper clip, rubber band.
Sincerely records records of historical events.
And what was that, moldy string?
Moldy string. Yeah, it doesn't look very strong.
It's going straight into my hoard.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh no,
And the
your hoard
kid is attempting to run off to the right down the street. There is an alley opening that looks dark in about 30 feet.
Oh, Jade is running. Ah, DM, Jade ran right away.
Okay, you're running. What are you doing?
Well, as a level 12 paladin of the crown, which I forgot to say earlier, I have several abilities. So I want to catch up and be within 30 feet. Can I do that? I want to run as fast as I can and catch up.
What's your run speed?
30, and if I dash, I can do it twice in a round.
Okay, he's also dashing, but his run speed is 20, so you are able to catch him before he hits the alley.
Excellent. Okay. And then I'm within 30 feet of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I've made a special cheat sheet page with all my battle abilities. It's page 25 of my character sheet. Don't play Paladin, people. And it says that as a bonus action, I can champion challenge. I can channel divinity once per short or long rest. So I issue a challenge that compels other creatures to do battle with me. And each creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet of me must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, stuff happens. So I say...
What's the DC?
My wisdom saving throw, hold on, let me scroll, is... Spell save DC is 8 plus proficiency plus charisma. So proficiency at level 12 is 4. So that's 12 plus charisma is 5. Whoa, so that's 17. Okay, so make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 7.
You fail. You can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from me. This effect ends on the creature if I am incapacitated or die if they are within 30 or are further than 30 feet from me. So, Ot, Dief, and then they can't escape.
He's quivering.
I'm unfortunately a cop. I have no visible response to this obvious fear.
Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. What do you want?
I want to read Jade's traits to see how she would react to this because the player might react differently. So hold on, give me a second. I obey the law even if the law causes misery. I take out my manacles. These metal restraints can bind a small or medium creature. I put the manacles on your hands.
Do a perception check.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a 5.
It's a 5. You notice gloves on the thief's hands. Nothing special. Just gloves.
Okay, so are the manacles on the thief's hands too?
Yes.
Okay, let me read manacles to you. These metal restraints can bind a small or medium creature. Escaping the manacles requires a successful DC 20 dexterity check. Breaking them requires a successful DC 20 strength check. They have a key. I have the key.
He's an NPC. He has no special abilities.
And the manacles themselves have 15 hit points. Okay, so I have arrested a small child. I feel good about myself, and I'm glad that I am a cop. This is a good day.
Uh-huh. Well, what are you going to do with him now?
I guess I'll take them to... Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, guys. Jade's going to attempt to haul away this child to the local police station in Nicomoy.
Don't you want to return the stolen property first?
Oh, cops don't do that.
Lady, this child robbed you, and that cop's not giving you your stuff back. You might want to go have a word with her.
Oh my, she pats her pockets. Where's my wallet?
That child and cop has it.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Do you have evidence that this wallet is yours?
My ID is in it.
I open the wallet. Is the ID matching the person?
It is.
Okay, you can get back after filing paperwork at the police station. We must do things properly according to the law, and the law says that you must file a paperwork. So that is what we will do. I love Jade.
There is a police station around the corner.
Okay. Wow. Okay, I take the small child there and the person so that they can fill out paperwork.
Do you escort the child, or where are your companions here?
So, while all this was going down, I was just doing jumping jacks to sober up because I was very embarrassed in the guild hall. So I was just trying to work it out in my system. I saw stuff happening, didn't really notice, but I do see a little child in Manacles, and I am curious, so I'm going to follow Jade.
Okay.
Jenny's following along because that wallet's going to soon be hers.
Do you interact with the child or Jade in any way?
Oh, no, Jade's got this.
All right, fine. You
I
walk
would
right
like
over
to
to
ask-
the police station.
I would like to ask the child's name. It's like, hey, I'm Skirmish. What's your name?
Good luck, chump. I'm not giving you my name.
That is a very long name. Good luck, chump. Well, good luck. Why are you stealing this lady's wallet?
Well, that's none of your beeswax.
Okay, you're very rude. You know, we're adventurers. We try to help people. I could help you if you wanted to, but, you know, it doesn't seem like you want any help.
You could take off these handcuffs.
Oh no, I'm not going to go against Jade.
She
She's
doesn't
my
look that tough.
Jade will
Oh, she
arrest
is.
him, too.
Oh yeah.
It is true. I mean, the characters have flaws, you guys.
Would you like
Anything
a job?
else?
Like, to earn money?
Nah, my parents are rich.
Oh, so it's just for the thrill?
Well, when you get magic gloves, you do what you can.
Magic gloves? Nice. Where did you get those from?
The kid clamps shut.
Huh, alright. Not a conversationalist, eh? Hey, Jenny, this guy's got magic gloves.
Oh, let me see him. And Jenny will take him.
You're going to need to describe this a little bit more. How are you getting the gloves away from this kid and away from Jade?
Yeah, I would probably stop that. Yeah.
Jade, I'm confiscating the evidence. He just said that these gloves help him in his crime. I'm just relieving him of his weapons.
Oh, well, you must do that. That
And
makes
I
sense
take 'em
to a
off.
cop. Yeah.
She'll allow it. All right, what do you do with the gloves?
Examine them real quick and then trade them out for some gloves that I have inside my bag.
Okay. What kind of roll do you want to use to examine them? History, Arcana, something?
Before you do that, I could, since they're magic, I do have a property. It's kind of like detect magic, but it's an action, and it's what is it called? Sorry. Basically, I can extend my senses, magical sense, and see magical awareness. That's what it is, and I could see if they're magical and what school of magic it belongs to,
Yeah, we'll do that, DM.
Oh, okay.
and then I'll tell Ginny.
Quite frankly, I am not aware of what school it is, but you can tell if you were a magical person.
The schools of magic are really cool, though.
I don't know what it is, though. It's an item.
I'll read them to you. They're so cool. Okay, the schools of magic are...
Oh, no, I know what the schools are.
Oh.
I don't know what these would be.
Well, here, does it protect stuff?
No.
Which is abjuration. Does it illusion, make stuff seem like other stuff?
Actually, you know what? We're going to go with illusion. Sure.
Okay, all right. Enchantment, make things do stuff? There's 8 schools.
It's kind of enchantment, too. I don't
Okay, it can have
We're going to go with
multiple
illusion.
Okay.
It could be multiple.
I'll
Okay,
relay
yeah,
that
enchantment
to...
and illusion.
Okay, I relay that to Ginny and Jade. Hey,
Okay.
this is illusion and the other one,
Enchantment.
enchantment. Yes, sorry, more jumping jacks in it need to be done.
That is good that you know that. We'll have to put that on the paperwork as we process the weapon so that it is in a confiscated place and is returned to the person when they exit the prison.
Jenny's going to use sleight of hand to switch the mundane gloves for the magical ones.
All right, give me a roll, and then Jade, I'm going to need a perception check from you.
Absolutely.
That's going to be a 26.
4.
Okay. Jade notices nothing. Jenny, you pocket the gloves of thievery.
Ooh, that's much better than a moldy string.
It's probably good the kid doesn't have them realistically. Like, Jade doesn't care, but, like, the player is happy that the kid doesn't have to do crimes.
Okay. So, yeah, you make it through the jail. I assume you're fairly well-versed in the process of booking a perp.
Yes, I've got to say hi to my friend, Cyrus Miller. You remember them from the episode Pigs Don't Fly, where they're the cop. They
Yeah.
were accused of a crime falsely. They're a human and also wear polar bear.
You
Anyway.
definitely say hello to them.
Yeah, and with their name cleared, he's a cool dude. So I'm like, hey, Cyrus, I've not seen you since board game night last weekend with my wife, Alice. Hello, Cyrus.
Oh, hi. How are you guys?
I give him a hug.
Oh, he hugs you back.
I have the thief here with me. And I, push forward the manacled small child.
Gotcha. All right. Who's this lady?
This is the person who's a victim.
She steps forward. Yes, Tamantha, assistant to Judge Drakul. I think that's my wallet right there in the evidence bag.
They claim that it is their wallet and the ID matches them. Let's fill out the paperwork and return the item to them.
Yes, right away. They go ahead and do that and take statements from her as well.
Hey, Cyrus. I was told to go outside by my guildmaster. Do you have any jobs we could do while we're in the neighborhood?
I can't think of anything suspicious, but I would say just be careful out there. There's been a lot of changes up top lately. It's a weird time.
Oh, yeah? Like, what do you mean?
Well, you've got Tamantha right there. Have you talked to her yet?
No, I have not. Excuse me. Fine lady, sorry you were robbed. What was the sign about and what's going on?
Well, we're just posting these new ordinances from Judge Drakul. He's really cracking down these days.
I didn't get a chance to read it. What does it say?
She hands you a flyer.
I'm still a little inebriated, so I hand it to Jenny. What does it say?
Well, luckily, I had the best teacher for reading, Mommy, so I can read. What does it say? Mm-hmm. She reads it.
Well, it begins with a paragraph. We won't go through everything, but the gist of the initial paragraph is that the country is getting away from family values, and we're reenacting a lot of old laws that have fallen out of favor but are still on the books. And then there's a long list of all the laws and ordinances that remain on the books that are going to be suddenly enforced, along with lists of penalties, most of which involve jail time for several decades. There's a lot on the list. Premarital sex is on that list, fornication, sodomy, contraceptives, all that kind of stuff. It's very outlawed and being actively cracked down on.
So, don't show that to Jade. She's very into laws.
Oh, no. Please don't show it to Jade.
No, this is going right in my pocket.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I don't want to have to enforce that.
Tamantha speaks up. Yeah, things have just been getting really weird out there. We're arresting people left and right, and something's different. I'm not sure what.
What motivated all these laws being enforced again? Like, who was responsible for that decision?
Well, it's all from Judge Drakul. He's, one of the three judges presiding over Nikamoy here. No one really knows. He was always a very fair judge. I mean, all of them are. They were hand-selected over at the Capitol. But, the other two judges are trying to stop him, but he's just passed a lot of very interesting new decrees. I'm running around posting them left and right. This is the third one this week.
So are you asking us to get rid of him?
That's a leap, sir. I'm not saying anything. I am an hourly employee, sir.
Now, I'm not a sir.
I'm just glad.
You are offending me. Is there a rule on here where I can have you arrested because you missexed me?
Oh, no, there's a specific rule that misgendering is not illegal.
Oh, of course.
I'm glad they codified that. That's a good use of governmental time.
Oh, actually, it's written here that you have to misgender somebody at least once every 5 days or you will be arrested.
Like I said, it's a lot of really weird ordinances. I'm just an hourly employee. I do what I'm told, but I just post the flyers and try to manage his appointments and whatnot.
Where could we find this judge currently? If we wanted to, have a chat with him. Or her.
I'm not sure.
Sorry, I didn't mean to assume.
Well, as long as you do it once every 5 days, you're good.
I'll just use both every time.
Yeah, I'm not overly sure where he is right now. I assume the courthouse is a good bet, but good luck getting in there.
I don't need luck. I got these two.
Hi.
I'm writing down the small child's middle name and address and everything and pressuring them into giving me at least something to put down. I don't seem to care if it's the truth. I'm writing down Buddy McButtface Form must be filled out.
Well, any other questions for me here, officers?
So, Samantha, you say there's been some weird stuff going on. What's your opinion of all this? Like, what the timing or the motivation? Did you notice anything in particular?
Well, I can't say I know Judge Drakul personally, or he's my boss. He just suddenly seemed to change about 3 weeks ago. I can't really say why. The law and everything is certainly above my head. I don't necessarily agree with everything that's ever been decreed, but I noticed he treats me differently now. He was always so personable, so friendly. Now he kind of treats me like the help. Never says thank you when I bring him coffee or anything.
Did he lose a puppy? Or perhaps going through a rough time? Or did he get signed up for some kind of music mail service that he cannot get out of?
A music mail service? I don't know. It's not my place to ask.
All right.
Maybe he started doing drugs.
Who knows? Maybe. I think everyone assumed maybe there's something going on in his personal life, but who's to say?
I wonder if we can use one of these new laws to entrap him.
That sounds like a fun challenge.
That way Jade will be happy.
Oh my gosh, I would love that so much. Please let me put manacles on the judge.
Well, I'm for the direct approach. Let's go find this judge once Jade is finished processing this perpetrator. And then let's find out what's going on.
Sure. She's good at her job. It takes maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, I fill out the form. Yeah.
And when the lady with that had the wallet stolen leaves, she's going to have her wallet stolen.
You can try. You're going to...
In the police station.
Yeah. So, go ahead and roll your sleight of hand check.
Well,
32.
All right, let me roll my perception of +1 and see if I see you. 15.
That's amazing. I don't notice that, of course. I'm just marveling.
This is what she's built to do.
Yeah.
So what you have done has been captured on the cameras. However, no one in the room notices you doing it.
I'd like to talk to the kid and say, Your name is McButtface? What kind of name is that?
It's a good name.
Well, all right. Are we done here, Jade?
Yes, I have fully processed the perpetrator. I hand the small child over to Cyrus Miller. And they, I get my manacles back. Or I get another pair or something. Yeah.
Yes, and Jenny now has a wallet with 300 gold in it.
Oop.
That's without the gloves.
The gloves only help with lockpicking.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
That's what I looked up. I looked it up. While wearing them, you gain a +5 bonus to Dex checks and Dex checks made to lockpicks. Oh, that's +5 period. So I'm sorry, that's a
sleight of hand
37.
Too? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's +5 to dexterity parentheses sleight of hand and checks and dexterity checks made to pick locks.
So yeah, that would have been a 37. Do the cameras roll higher than a 37?
So the cameras don't have perception rolls. They just the question is just if anybody happens to be reviewing them later and sees them and they notice.
Well, they have to
say what they're going to roll.
beat a 37. So
yeah,
okay, but just so you know, there is video evidence.
Okay.
So where do you go next? The world is your oyster.
What is satisfying day? To arrest a criminal. My day is complete.
Well, how about we go find out if we can arrest this judge? I got a whole... You know what, Jade? It's your birthday, too. Here's a whole lot of new laws that we're going to get on to the judge.
I feel like it is my egg day as well. Oh, I forgot to give this to you earlier. And I don't have a present for you. And I'm like, I left it over there. And I take you to the market. And you're like 1 year old. So we're in a toy store. And I'm like, hey, do you see it?
I see lots of toys.
You should pick out one. And I will get it to you for your egg day.
Okay. She picks out the most expensive toy in the place.
I spend 100 gold on a giant Loxa Dragon plushie for Jenny.
Uh-oh. I hope they have the rights to Locks of Dragons since she's the only one. I think she's the one that owns them.
Oh, it's like Build-A-Bear.
Okay.
Okay. Locks
You
of
now have a
Dragon
giant
plushie.
plushie worth 100 gold.
Yeah. And it's as big as you are.
100 gold is quite a lot of money.
Can we get that shipped somewhere, or do we have to carry it around? And when I say we, I mean Jenny.
I thought you were a gentleman. You're supposed to carry big things.
Oh, you're right. I'll go ahead and take that. Sorry, it is your birthday after all. And you're such a nice young lady.
You can take that to home, my house, Mama's house, which is the Cred Manor. About on the edge of town over there. It shouldn't take you more than an hour.
That's where we're heading.
All right.
I buy you like some meat on a stick as well as we're walking past these street vendors because it's like an hour-long walk. Happy Egg Day.
As we walk also, I throw it up in the air and spin it and catch it just for fun.
My turn. And she jumps at you. Bear in mind, she's about 1,200 pounds.
All right. I attempt to dodge.
Dexterity.
All right. One moment.
Or athletics, either or.
I will do athletics.
And then we're going to need a roll from Jenny. I'm going to say this is a straight up strength check.
I
Strength.
got a 19.
My strength is a +4, 16.
Yes. It seems that Skirmish dodges nimbly to the side and Jenny face plants right where he was.
Oof.
Oh, I first rub it in her face like, haha. And then I go, oh, you landed on your face. Sorry. And then I help her up.
She has tears in her eyes.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I give Jenny a big hug. I have to put down the plushie. You understand first, because it's so huge. And then I hug Jenny. Sorry about that.
She hugs you back.
You're okay. You're okay.
Wait, did you want to play with your plushie while we go to your house?
No, it's okay. We'll just put it in the house.
Okay.
I do a lay on hands. Did you have any damage? Like, it's healed.
It's mostly just pride and embarrassment because the nice, big nice guy dodged her.
Yeah, that's not what I want when I go in for a hug.
Mm-mm.
No. Well, I'll give you a hug. I've raised 2 children to completion. They went off to college, so I'm assuming I have good parenting skills.
I hear you're the fun mom.
Yeah. So I get her candy. Jenny now has sugar.
Oh, lovely. Well, what is your next plan? Where are you guys going?
Oh, Jenny's running now. Circles.
So I suppose if we've dropped off the plushie, and then do you want to go to the courthouse?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Well, we know that Jade at least certainly knows where the courthouse is, so you guys are able to find it. No problems. You approach a large white stone building. There is a guard standing at the door.
This is Jade. She said we can go in. Bye.
Jenny, I must tell you about this wonderful building and all of the laws that are... Is this a courthouse? This is enforced. The laws that are enforced here. This is my favorite place.
If the guard doesn't stop her, Jenny's already in the building.
Oh, no, the guard definitely stopped you.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm doing my best to wrangle the child excitement, and I'm trying to, I'm failing, but I'm trying to make you love this thing that I love.
You need to give her a focus, something to play with or distract her. Do you have a ball?
In a
Or something to...
courthouse. Oh, I know. I will give you a gavel from one of my favorite judges, and you can decide the law yourself. Yes, this is a fun activity. Would you like for me to go get you a gavel? We can go visit a friend of mine.
I have a gavel.
I try to make my way to Kelly Vertanen, who was my favorite judge when I was a cop, which was up until recently.
Okay. The guard stops you and says, "Do you have a summons?"
This is Jade. She's a cop. We can go
Jade,
through, okay?
don't you have
Please?
that paper, Jade?
I do have a summons, and I bring out... It's called Paper Promises. It's a magical item. I honestly don't even know if I need this, though, because I am a retired town guard. I worked here for 27 years. So if this person doesn't know me, that they might be new. But yeah, so paper promises. It's a wondrous item. This high-quality piece of paper appears blank. When writing something on the paper, I can speak its command word and specify how long the written words will remain on the paper. And after a day has passed, the page becomes blank again and returns back to me, regardless of my distance to it. So I say, this is the summons. Or, yeah, and then I as by saying that, that's the command word. I guess is the verb there. Let's sentence diagram. And then I hand you this paper.
The guard scans it and is very impressed. Yes, it seems here you have a full access summons. Feel free, right this way.
Thank you, and I will need that back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we're going to go see Kelly. Kelly.
Do you know where Kelly's office is?
Absolutely.
27 years? I would think
All
so.
right.
Yeah.
You make your way to Kelly's office. What do you do?
On the way, wait, before we get to the office, I'd like to see if they have one of those letter boards that show who is in what office or room. And I want to see where Judge Drakul would be located.
They do. You look on the page and you see that Judge Drakul is in 34B.
All right.
Yeah, and DM, I'm 52 years old, and the Kelly Vertanen is 89 years old. Mm-hmm. So we've been friends for a really long time.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I know that she has toy gavels to give to people because she's a cool judge. Mm-hmm. She wants people to be as excited about the law as she is.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. So you show up. I assume you knock on the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Kelly! Hello, it is Jade.
Oh, come in.
And I come in and I'm like, is this Skirmish?
Hello, Your Honor.
And Jenny.
Hello!
Well, hello, you young people. You see a very old, thin, frail zebra woman sitting behind a desk. She holds out a bony hoof towards Jade.
It is. I shake her hoof and I say, it is Jenny's egg day today. She is 1 year old.
Oh my goodness, that's a very big day. What are you doing today?
You're old.
Well, yes, I am. You'll get there someday.
Well, that's better than the alternative, I suppose.
I tell myself that every day.
Jade says you have a gavel to give me.
Oh, of course I do. Jade, you up on the shelf there. You know where they are. You'll forgive me. It's not as easy to get around as it used to be.
Yeah, because you're old.
She stays behind the desk. Everyone do a perception roll.
That's a 1. I want that gavel. That's all I'm concentrating on.
Yep, you notice nothing.
I got an 18.
11.
18? 11. So, Jade, you notice the standard office that you're used to seeing. There is there's a box on the shelf that you know is full of toy gavels. But Skirmish, you notice that on the edge of the desk, a little bit on the other side of the sitting area, there is a folder marked evidence that has a bulge in it. It is not paper like most things in the office.
Excuse me, Judge. I couldn't help but notice you've got that folder. And it's lumpy. I've never seen a lumpy folder. What, if you don't mind, what's in there?
Oh, well, that's no one's concern. It's just a bit of evidence for a case. Don't trouble yourself. Here, you have a toy gavel, too.
I love kisses. Please tell me about it.
Are you trying to convince her?
You like kisses?
Of course, and I kiss you a whole bunch. I think moms do that to little girls, right?
I wasn't
Like,
asking for
"Mwah, mwah, mwah,
any.
mwah."
You just said, I love kisses to the elderly lady.
Oh, I shrug, and then I give her a kiss. It's like, what? Oh, no, not you. The one
For
that...
her birthday, she's getting so many kisses.
I just kiss everybody. There's no law against that, is there?
Let me check.
Jade, are you attempting to persuade Judge Kelly to tell you about a confidential case?
I mean, when you phrase it that way, let me check my... Yes. my ideal is that my city, nation, or people are all that matter. I want to foster peace and safety. So I super want to know because I love peace and safety and my citizens. And my persuasion is 24.
Okay. You actually pass. I was not expecting that. Well, all right, child. Here, fetch me that folder.
I do.
She unrolls the top and pulls out a small silvery bluish dagger with a black edge on it. Well, it's just another one of the murder cases. You know, we're fairly certain he's guilty. The evidence is overwhelming, but the court submitted this custom-made dagger. We have the purchase receipt from the vendor that the perpetrator bought it, but you know, it's got his fingerprints. It's a slam dunk case. They're going to present this in court tomorrow. Not that we need the evidence, but it's just a sad case. He killed 12 people so far.
Oh my.
Dun, dun, dun.
Was it in self-defense?
Oh, not at all. He had this dagger custom made. It's very sneaky. You can just scratch someone with it, but it deals insidious poison damage afterwards, and then they drop dead after you're already out of the room.
Who's currently holding this?
I would like to put my hand in front of Jenny, like, you don't know.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's a story for another time. Here, I'll put it back in the envelope here. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. You have to say the action word to make it work. But go put it back on that table there, will you?
Me?
She hands it back to Jade.
Jade very carefully puts it back on the table.
I don't know why you're so nervous. It's a very standard magical item.
It's pretty cool.
Huh?
That's pretty cool.
It is. Well, it's rare level. Oh. But yeah, that's just hanging out on the table there. What else do you guys want to do?
I'd like to ask the judge about her opinion. So what's going on with Judge Drakul? Apparently, he's had some changes recently. Are you aware of that?
Oh my. No one knows what's wrong with him yet, but something is definitely strange. You know, we've been friends for decades, and he became very unfriendly recently. We've also started to notice his rulings have become so harsh, you know, that quite frankly, it seems like he's taking the law into his own hands these days. There's things he's dredging up that just seem ridiculous, but we've limited power to stop him.
So you're a judge. Are you able to review his cases and perhaps adjust sentencing or anything like that? Or is it just one and done?
Well, people can always file for a retrial, and I know a lot of people are. I have been seeing a few cases asking for retrials, but those people are still sitting in jail for weeks or months until the retrial date.
Did Judge Drakul have a puppy? I have a sneaking suspicion he lost his puppy.
No,
Rats.
His wife died many years ago, and he likes to keep a simple home life. I don't believe he has any pets or any major family anymore.
Man, it's drugs.
How is he with
know.
the ladies?
Well, I don't think he particularly tries anymore.
All right.
Oh, so he's kind of impotent now?
Well, he's almost as old as I. It becomes less a part of one's life.
Oh,
How old did you say you are, young Jenny?
1.
Interesting. Well, the education system is different than it was when I was young.
She's very advanced.
I see that.
Can I have my gavel now?
Oh, yes, Jade, hand her the gavel.
Oh, yes.
Misgendering. Once every 5 days. Can't do it again.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but here you go.
I hand Jenny the gavel.
And she immediately starts hitting Skirmish over the head with it, saying, guilty, 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 guilty.
Oh, gavel fight. And then I hit Jenny back. Laughingly, though, like very lightly.
They're toys, right? So they don't do nothing.
Yeah, they're like squeaky toys.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what fun.
So, what do you say, fellow kittens? Do you want to go see this other judge?
No, he sounds like a really mean person.
Yeah, that does not sound like fun.
But maybe we could, put a tack on his chair, or I'm not very good with pranks. That's the only one I know.
Oh, you want a
Something like
prank?
that, or something like that. It would be. I mean, I'm whispering this. I'm not saying it too loud so Kelly Vertanen can hear me.
Well, I do have a rubber band and a paper clip. We can set up some sort of booby trap that shoots the paper clip into his eye when he sits down in his chair.
But the Judge Drakul that I am familiar with was not a bad person. Something must have happened.
Let's just go ask him then.
I assume that Tamantha and Kelly Vertanen have already asked. Perhaps we should do some actual detective work.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll ask Kelly Vertanen, Judge Kelly. I will say, also in his home, is there anywhere else that Judge Drakul frequents? Favorite restaurant? Or social club?
I'm not sure about social clubs, but he used to be quite friendly. He would come over to my house every now and then for dinner, and he was friends with most people in the building. It just seems like that all stopped a few weeks ago.
Okay, we will investigate. Something perhaps could be wrong with him. So, I guess we'll leave. I don't. Do you guys have anything else to do here? Because I'm gonna do here's my plan. We tail this person. We figure out what they're up to because they're probably going somewhere or meeting people or they got body swapped or something. So I want to find out where they're going other than their home and their work. So I'm gonna do the cop thing. Do stakeout. Stake out their home, follow them, using cop brain. What do you think?
Sounds good to me. I'm going to continue to hit, both you, Jade, and Jenny with this toy gavel, because it's just so much fun.
So, Jade, you say we get to play hide and seek with him?
Yes, well, we will do all of the hiding and the seeking.
Okay, let me just go hug the judge, the old nice lady judge.
Be very
we'll go.
careful.
Jenny carefully hugs the judge while reaching into her pockets.
Reaching into the judge's pockets?
Yep.
There are no pockets on the judiciary robe.
There's never any pockets.
Well, dagnabbit.
Is there anything else you want to do in this room?
Take anything shiny. But not
Like?
that, not the evidence. That guy needs to go away.
Not the evidence. Okay.
I love
No,
it.
that guy needs to go away.
Suit yourself.
Jenny won't steal if it kills a bunch of people. I like it.
Well, you didn't want to put a second set of prints on a murder weapon.
Jenny won't frame herself for killing a bunch of people. I love it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, there's not much else. It's mostly papers and books. The dagger was the only other shiny thing in here.
Well, the dagger's staying.
Okay.
I guess Jenny's leaving just with the toy gavel.
Okay, so you guys go to 34B.
You will not tempt me, DM.
That's resolve. Yes, I'm sorry, you were saying DM.
So you guys go to 34B?
I just have a question. Do I know either where Judge Drakul lives or a way to find out where they live, like the employee knowledge of a record book system?
I'm going to say that if you frequent this court, you are intimately familiar with Judge Drakul. If you are friends with Judge Kelly, you would have been friends with him as well. He was a very nice old man, very similar in personality. You've been to his house before.
Sweet. So I know where he lives already. So I say, would you guys like to do a stakeout?
Sure.
Does it come with steak?
I can buy you a steak.
Okay.
Could you buy me steak?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm down.
See, I'm used to making people join the stakeout and then stay in the stakeout and then stay in the stakeout. And then at some point they don't want to be there anymore, but I know to get them in. So I'm like, oh yes, I buy you a steak. and then we'll continue to sit down, buy some more steak. You will not like it. Okay. So, yeah, I guess we go to Judge Drakul's house, and wow, I'm so used to like car cop detective work. What do you do if you don't sit in your car on a stakeout?
Dance.
There's shrubbery.
I suppose I on the way out, I pick up a couple of newspapers and I'm starting to poke holes for our eyes. So three newspapers with eye holes so we can hold them and spy on people inconspicuously.
That's nice, but I just hide.
Yeah.
Nobody can see me.
I'm not so good at that, though.
Oh, I'm awesome at it. Watch. She hides.
Roll a
Where
stealth
did
check.
you go?
That's going to be a 30 for stealth.
Yeah, you're invisible.
Oh, no, we lost Jenny.
Oh no.
And on our egg day.
All 1,200 pounds of you gone.
I return one of the newspapers and try to put the holes, like match the part that I poked out so somebody can have that newspaper and they can read the whole thing without interruption.
Okay. You arrive at the house. It's a small, humble-looking cottage. It's clear that this man is not overly ostentatious. What do you guys do when you get there?
I feed them steak.
Oh, yeah. She's getting the steak, and Jenny's looking in all the windows to see if anybody's home.
The windows, well, roll a perception check or investigation, something.
That's going to be 14 for perception.
Okay. 14. The place looks dirty. The windows are kind of hard to see through because they're dirty too. You don't see anything of note through inside. It's all dark. Nobody's in there. You are having a difficult time walking through some of the grass, though.
DM, can I use my Watcher's Eye ability?
What's that?
It says, my experience in enforcing the law and dealing with lawbreakers gives you a feel for local laws and criminals. I can easily find the local outpost of the Watch or a similar organization and just as easily pick out dens of criminal activity in a community. So can I get a feel for if there's crimes happening in this house?
Absolutely. Is there a role for this?
Nope.
Or just kind of
the
general?
only ability I get with my background.
Okay. You don't see any crimes at all. The place looks practically abandoned.
Okay, so I not only don't see any crimes, I'm like, wow, this house hasn't been lived in. Okay. So I say, oh no, out loud.
Yeah, it looks like there are about 3 weeks of grass growth. It's looking kind of unruly.
Oh no.
Is there a chimney?
Is there a what?
A chimney.
Yes.
Gasp.
Jenny's going down the chimney.
Second gasp for different reason.
How is Jenny going to go down the chimney?
She's a medium creature. She could fit.
The chimney is a 12-inch by 18-inch rectangular space.
Well, you didn't say that before.
I'm watching Jenny look at the chimney while I'm eating my steak, like, you could do it.
She looks at Skirmish, looks at the chimney, looks at herself. Well, I thank you for believing in me. You're insane.
That's true.
Oh no.
Jade? Yes? Oh, no, what?
This house. It has never looked like this when I visited it before.
Does that mean that we have probable cause to go in?
Can I roll a knowledge law check? I don't
Sure.
know. Okay, I suspect dead body inside, right? Because
Yes.
I don't actually. We had a whole changeling season last year, and it ended with everyone in the city of Nicomoy being aware that there were changelings, right? So although I wasn't a fire-breathing kitten at the time, I know that such things exist and often take over high-powered people like judges. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, so should I roll history or insight, or I don't know what to do.
I'm going to say straight wisdom.
Okay.
You see, Skirmish, as long as you make it seem like to Jade that you're following the law and you want to do the law stuff, you can get her to do anything.
It's true.
That's good to know.
So an 11 on just, is it okay for me to go inside the house when I suspect that the person has been body swapped and that they are dead inside their own home?
You are medium level confident that this is within the law.
So I would like to turn Oh, go ahead.
Yes, there is a law that does say that if you suspect that somebody is dead and that it might perhaps save their life, which this might not because it's been solely weeks, but we could try. We must try to rescue them.
I bashed the door down.
Good Samaritan law.
I'm sorry, you bash the door down?
Oh, yeah. I take out my hammer and go, kablamo! And then hopefully the door flies off because I like when that happens.
What kind of hammer? And give me a roll.
So the hammer is called, the type is called a Sun Forger, but I like to call it good cheer because I like to spread good cheer. As
No,
I'm
I mean
knocking
what
people.
size? Are we talking like a 12-inch hammer, a big battle hammer?
It's a war hammer.
Okay, yes. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Attack roll, I assume?
No, because you can hit it without a doubt.
Okay.
Actually, I guess, yeah, give me your damage.
Okay.
Because we're breaking this thing.
Let's see. That is a 14.
14. Okay. You put a big hole in the door, but it is still on the hinges, although looking shaky.
You know, I could have just picked the lock. It is something I do.
Okay, you still can. The door seems to still be in place and apparently has a very good lock. So, be my guest.
Well, exasperated, she just reaches through the hole and unlocks the door.
Very good. Yes. No roll necessary. The door swings open.
I rush inside, shouting, Jade Drakul! We are here to rescue you! And I perception. I feel bad for this person because it's me perceptioning. Maybe my friend's perception.
We can all perception.
Okay,
Yeah, we could all look around.
good, because that's a 2. That was a natural 1. I didn't roll before I said that.
I got a dirty 20.
And I rolled an 18. And
Okay.
as I do that, I would like to use that magical awareness ability again. I can do it a
To
couple
search
of
for
times.
magic?
Correct. I could do it 4 times per long rest.
There is a mild enchantment on the locking mechanism of the front door. It glows dimly to your vision. The rest of the house appears very non-magical. In terms of perception, Jade, you did not perceive a shelf when you went around a corner and you just bumped your head on it. Roll a d4 and take that much damage.
Okay.
She's so
And-
worried she went in there blindly.
My lay on
did.
hands pool is 2 less.
And Jenny and Skirmish, you both notice a thin layer of dust on most of the surfaces. That's all you're really able to tell here.
What
There
about
are dirty
valuables?
dishes in the sink that are a bit moldy.
Dirty dishes and any valuables?
Nothing that you can see here. It's a very humble dwelling. There's a lot of books everywhere, but nothing you can see that looks obviously expensive.
Books can be expensive.
Do you want to peruse some books?
Yep.
Okay. There are 300 books on the shelves. Any indication of which one you might want? Are you going to investigate them, or what are you going to do?
Sure. I mean, I'm a experienced thief. I should know what books are more valuable in the black market, or what the moody book sellers might want.
As Jenny's looking, I would also like to look for any Fabio-covered books. Or Fabia.
Fabio-covered books?
Correct. If there are any pulp novels or anything with Fabio on the cover, I would like to borrow it. All
There's
right,
nothing that exciting.
Oh, okay. I walk away disappointed.
Yeah, this person didn't. They're not even dating in their real life. That's kind of sad. Yeah.
17.
17 for investigation?
Yep.
Okay. You look among the books. They seem to vary in age, and as an experienced thief, you are aware that older books are typically worth more money. The oldest books do seem to be on the right side of the shelf. There are several first edition law tomes. It looks like there's a set of 6 of those that are printed about 300 years ago. And you also notice that there is a leather-bound book that's sitting open. The pages all appear to be blank. The cover is beige leather. It looks kind of grimy. And there is a symbol on it with a circle with 6 spokes pointing towards the center.
Okay. She's going to pick up the 6th volume for Jade's birthday, and she's going to grab that open book,
Okay. What do you do with all these books?
put it in her bag.
Okay. The single book you're not sure about. The other 6 books that you found probably have an estimated value around 1,000 gold each.
Jade might not get them for her birthday then.
All you have to do is give her 1. She doesn't know you got 6. I mean, Skirmish wouldn't approve, but he doesn't really know.
Well, it's a set. They say right on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to make you roll for this because Jade's perception is not going to pick this up.
No.
We've learned this.
No. Yeah. I think
All
the
right.
world is a much better place than it is.
What else do we want to do here?
I would like to, I guess, we don't smell anything like dead bodies or anything.
Just some moldy dishes in the sink.
And Jed, I don't think anybody's here or has been for a while.
Well, then
We should go-
where is Judge Drakul sleeping at night?
Maybe he doesn't sleep anymore. We should go talk to him if he's still in 34B.
Or maybe he does have a girlfriend now, and that's where he's sleeping, and she's just a racist piece of crap, and that's why he's acting the way he's acting.
As that is very real, yes. How about we follow Judge Drakul when they leave the courthouse today to see where they go and because the building closes. You know, you can't stay there after 6 p.m. It's closed.
So hide and seek at the judge place?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's our plan, DM. We're going to try to follow Judge Drakul to see where they go after the building closes because they can't stay there.
So, Jade, I really would like to ask him directly because I'm more of a direct person. However, I've never been a town guard before, and so I do want to learn all your ways, and this sneaker around business is pretty exciting, so I will take your lead.
You must collect evidence before you beat them up. That's our way.
Or beat him up and then plant the evidence.
We do that too.
So you just kind of beat them up? That's my way.
No, that's assault. Then we put you in jail.
Oh.
It's the badge that makes the difference.
See, it's the badge that makes the difference.
All right, I'm starting to understand. Well, let's sneak around then.
Where are you sneaking?
There's a sub shop across the street from the courthouse that does a really brisk business with the jury people. And so I know that there's, because they know me pretty well. It's only been 2 years since I retired. So I know that there's a patio and you can eat subs under the umbrella on the table chairs outside. And I can watch the exit for when Judge Drakul leaves.
Is that you stake out there?
Yeah.
Okay. I can tell you that you go through several subs. You see many people entering and leaving. At the end of the day, you've watched, and Judge Drakul has not come out of the courthouse.
Jade,
Several of his jurors from his cases did, though.
Jade, is there a back door? Maybe he went out the back?
You know, there is a secret tunnel system that I'm not supposed to tell people about that connects this building with other places.
And you didn't think that might be where he goes?
They don't usually use it. It's just for all emergencies in case there's like an insurrection or something.
Or a judge who's being a real big bastard?
Yeah, maybe he's living in the tunnels. That's very strange. Okay, well, I know they open up at... See, come here. And I take you to a statue.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes?
And around the base of the statue, there's a little door. It's an entrance to the courthouse through the tunnels.
Okay. Is there any kind of security on this door?
No.
Okay, well, it opens.
Okay, it's super hidden.
Okay.
Okay.
It is approximately 7 p.m. right now.
All right, well, I guess
Spelunking we will go.
Yeah.
Spelunking we will go.
into the courthouse.
All right.
Through the
You
tunnels.
make your way through the tunnels, and you enter the courthouse.
Did we see any dead judge bodies on the way over there?
Nothing. There's a thick layer of dust in these tunnels.
Oh, yes, they're very dusty. You know, we only use them in the wintertime when it's snowy. Don't tell people.
I would like to go to the bench of the judge and then bang my toy gavel on like I'm the judge.
There are 3 courthouses or courtrooms. Which one are you going for?
Judge Drakul's.
Okay. You find that based on the directory. There is an open seating area. There's an area for the jury. There's the stand up where the witness and the judge sits. There is a gavel and the little poundy thing up there. They're all just sitting there.
Gavel's not there anymore.
Yeah, you took the real gavel?
Yep.
Okay.
Not that I noticed, but you might want to take the receiving end of the gavel, the poundy thing.
You know what? Actually, what she does is she switches the toy gavel with the real one.
Perfect.
And should I roll to see if Jade notices whether I do that or not?
Honestly, unless there's someone else here, I'm not going to make Jade keep rolling perception checks.
No, I'm very bad at that. I'm
bad
trying to
at
look up what
perception
the
too.
thing is called.
Why is the cop bad at perception? This seems off.
Oh,
Well, she is a bit older.
yeah. So
Okay.
a lot of the things that you would think I would need, I don't need. Yeah. Yeah, perception is
Okay.
wisdom based, and I don't have a lot of that.
Well, remember
Okay.
also she was a Nicomoy cop.
Yeah.
And as everybody knows, Nicomoy cops are the worst.
Yeah, I couldn't hit things. I would swing my sword and I would just be like, wow, that was the wrong criminal. That's okay.
So you again are in this courthouse. Again, it's deserted.
Would you like to go to 34B?
Yeah.
Okay.
You proceed. There's the door.
Open, says Jenny.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
Opening the door.
It is locked.
Thieves' tools, unlock.
Oh,
No skirmish,
Okay.
no
Go
holes.
ahead and give me a roll.
I put my hammer back.
That's going to be a 24 with the tools. If I do sleight of hand with it, that's going to be 37.
Can you explain how
grief.
tools work? Because I need to learn this. I should probably learn D&D.
From what it says here, it says proficiency with these tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks to make you disarm traps or open locks.
All right.
So
it's a
that would be
sleight
double
of-
proficiency, so it'd be 8 plus 8
Okay.
for me.
Yeah, because you're, the thief double. So it's a sleight of hand plus your proficiency because you, okay. So normally with
Because you have
ability
the
checks, you
tools.
don't add proficiency to it. Yeah, so that's nice. That's like a +4 at our level. And then with the thief thing, I think you could double it. Yes, 8. So it's like a better sleight of hand check because you have tools. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So your final number is 37.
Yeah.
And did you add the 5 because you have those gloves?
I did not. 42.
How is that possible?
Because
I can't make up DCs this high. All right, fine. It's open. Jesus, Jenny.
She's built to do one thing. This is and she does it. And this is a perfect episode for her.
Yeah, okay. The door just unlocks. Okay.
You see, Skirmish, this is how you do it.
Well, that's not as fun. Not for me.
do it.
It is for me.
All right. Well, it is your birthday, your hatch day.
Yep. Now let's go see what we can steal. I mean, investigate, Jade. We're investigating.
oh yes, and then
Give
the
me
player's
rolls,
just thinking
then.
of lock picking lawyer videos because it's ridiculous how locks keep some people out and other people not at all. Yep. Oh yes, so we're going in 34B.
Sneakily.
Yeah. How? I need some rolls so I know who's seeing what.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
you
no,
want
you're going to make me
perception?
perceive things?
Yes, we're perceiving things. Or
22.
investigating, either or.
22.
22, okay. 8, okay.
I got a 6.
I'm good at 6. All right. So those 2 low rolls, you see a room very similar to Judge Kelly's room. There's lots of books and papers. And there's a desk with drawers. Nothing necessarily out in the open. Jenny, you feel a sense of power coming from the top left drawer. You also notice a painting on the wall. The painting is of a gray-skinned woman with blue dragonborn bowing down to her on multiple sides.
Okay. Jenny's going to cautiously peek her head in. see what's going on, and then just leap in, do some twirls and dancing because she's so happy. She grabs the painting. Jade, there's something wrong with this. Check it out. Tosses it to Jade, and then goes for that left drawer.
The drawer is locked.
Not for long. Would you like me to roll again, or just,
Yes, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
We're going to give you... I'm going to go ahead and say DC 40 on this.
Oh my... That's
You
not...
can do it, Jenny.
That's
you can
not
do it.
cool.
You made me.
Huh?
You made me. If you're going to roll this high, we got to give you some challenge.
Well, then I get advantage because you're just upping the DC level on the fly.
Nope. Roll your dice. DC 40.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And this is where we only use Wizards of the Coast or nerfed homebrews, because Wizards of the Coast, balance is hard, right? So, yeah.
I don't know how Jenny's getting these numbers.
Because thieves are supposed
thing
to
I
be
gave
able to
was-
steal. That's why.
Huh?
Because thieves are supposed to be able to steal, it says Wizards of
Okay.
the Coast.
And I can't do jack shit else.
And you gave Jenny gloves of +5.
Yeah.
Which is a very standard, it's just uncommon level Wizard of the Coast item.
Yeah, so that's why homebrew can get really out of control, because this is, air quotes, the balanced D&D, so just, yeah.
So without the gloves you so very nicely gave me, it would be a 39. Because you gave me the gloves, it's a 44.
Can you add all
Okay.
those numbers together, just because this is a nice teaching moment? So you rolled a what?
I rolled a 19,
Okay. Plus,
That helps.
10, 11. So plus 13.
because that's your sleight of hand.
Expertise.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
do thieves get like double proficiency in that or something? Yeah.
I've got double proficiency in Thieves' Tool and Sleight of Hand.
Oh, what's
Do you
that
get
from?
to use your double proficiency in the Thieves' Tool and in the Sleight of Hand roll?
It lets me, yes.
Okay.
Plus the 5, plus the Thieves' Tool. So Thieves' Tools are 8, Sleight of Hand is 13. Your
Is that
gloves
the-
are 5.
Is that expertise? How do you get double proficiency?
Expertise. I used them both for Thieves' Tool.
Okay.
And then I got expertise again in 6. I used Sleight of Hand and Stealth.
Well, I used to think DC 30 was like really tough.
Oh, it
and
is.
Now we know. DC
Hey.
40. Okay.
I can't even. I got an 8 just now or something like that. So like, yeah, there's one thing that this character can do really well.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, yeah, you hear a small snick and the drawer pops open.
If it helps, DM, Jenny is very squishy and very subject to things like domination and arrows and swords and
Oh, yeah.
fireballs and
We'll get there.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my DC's only 16.
Okay. Anyways, you pop open the drawer and you see a silvery blue dagger with a black edge.
Does it look like the dagger that we saw in the evidence earlier?
Exact replica.
What the heck is going on? I'm so confused.
What do you do?
I'm so confused. I think I sit down.
Jade,
I don't
tossed
think you
the-
know about this dagger yet. It's in the drawer. Only Jenny can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Jenny pockets the dagger. Jade, what's up with that painting I tossed you?
Oh yeah. What did I get tossed? What's going on?
So there's a painting of a gray-skinned woman with blue dragonborn kneeling down, like sort of worshiping her.
Can I do like a history check on this?
Sure.
Okay. Which is a +0. I'm just like, all right, that's a 13 on the dice.
You got nothing.
Wow. I look at the paint. Oh, you know what I say? I say, "Out is beautiful."
Oh, I would like to put my hand up and kind of turn it just a little bit as I examine the painting and say, this has the same color scheme as that dagger we saw in the judge's office.
The painting?
You said it was a grey woman with blue dragonborn, and the
Yes.
dagger we saw was silvery blue. And so it looks similar. I'm trying to learn more about colors and interaction.
Jenny pulls out the dagger and puts it next to the painting. I don't think so, Skirmish.
The dagger, but now the murderer will not go to jail.
Oh, this is a different one. This is a replica I had made.
I was with you all day.
What an amazing coincidence.
Remember when I disappeared? I rolled like a 44 or something and you couldn't see me no more?
Oh, yes.
Deception check.
Oh,
Ooh, I have a +5 to my insight.
but I actually did disappear, so that's going to be an 18 or deception.
13 on insight.
Okay. Yeah, she believes you.
I believe you.
Who wouldn't believe a 1-year-old?
Oh. Yeah, you don't know how
Never
to lie
believe a
yet.
1-year-old.
No, you don't know how to lie yet as a 1-year-old.
Okay, so we're in an office. We got a painting. We got a dagger. Well, Jenny has a dagger. What? No, we all have a dagger now. And then but there's no judge, right?
No, there's no
would-
judge in this room.
Well, is Judge Drakul.
I would like to use my third of 4 magical awareness abilities and see if there's anything suspicious about the painting, the dagger, or the office.
Yes, the painting glows brightly. The dagger glows slightly. It is a magical weapon. But the painting glows blindingly. You see multiple different forms or schools of enchantment. Within it, you can definitely see enchantment. You can see necromancy. You can see illusion.
Hey, this painting is chock full of magic. It's got multiple schools in it. There's something very fishy about it. I don't know. It's probably influencing our kind judge.
How do we use a skirmish?
Oh, I don't know. I just know it's magic.
So you know magic, but you don't know how to use magic.
I could feel when it's there. And I don't really know how to do magic. It's just when I get angry, magic comes out in me.
Forgetting that she switched out the gavels, she smacks him in the head with the gavel. Do better.
Roll roll an attack roll.
Oh, crap. Sorry. It was supposed to be a joke.
No, it's all right.
What is this?
I guess improvised weapon.
Yeah, improvised weapon, which I think is a D4. So I would roll it the same as your dagger.
My dagger? No.
Not the poison one.
I don't want to, but my dagger's
Well,
a
you gotta
plus
do-
9. I don't
well, you
want to
gotta
do that.
Don't worry about it. Just go ahead.
No.
I'm sorry, you did it. You're strong. You hit somebody with a hammer.
25.
That does
25
hit.
to hit. Okay, and the damage?
I don't want to. Well, luckily, it's only a D4 of damage. Plus 5. 8.
I take the hit and then I laugh. I go, the good one.
Yeah, because barbarians have damage reduction, so that's actually 4.
She gets a little bashful.
Only when I'm raging, though.
Oh.
But I'm not raging.
Oh, that's right.
So
yeah.
I'll just give her a little noogie. Just like, oh, Jenny,
She gets all bashful. Sorry, I forgot.
don't worry about it. So do we know anybody magical or anybody that could figure out what's going on with this painting?
Well, investigating this would be a good thing to do now because it's not like we can talk to Judge Drakul. So, after the break, we will investigate the painting.
Sure. Let's take a break there. Today, we were joined by Jenny.
Well, before I go, I got to call Mama in here because he found something in one of his bodies that he was, helping. And then in comes Dr. Crud. Howdy, y'all. I found this message in a body, and it says 5 stars from Sam from CLE. It's so amazing. Please keep up the good work. Now, I don't know how the hell this got in there, but watch what you eat.
Sometimes you eat reviews on iTunes.
That's true. And whatever you write, we're going to read them, even if they're found in a body. So, thank you, Jenny and Dr. Crud. Jade.
Goodbye.
And Skirmish Killington.
See you around.
See you in a bit.
We hope that you're enjoying this episode of the Fire Breathing Kittens podcast. This episode's shout out is from Batman_477, who says, quote, "Burb is a wall-mounted herb and flower hanger designed to hold plants while they dry. Use dried flowers and herbs in teas, candles, recipes, and tons of other things. Burb is easy to install, easy to use, easy to clean, easy to love." Can you think of someone who might enjoy this podcast? Please share it with them. Is their birthday coming up? A special day? We can wish them a happy message on your behalf. You can arrange for us to read your shout out like we read the Burb shout out earlier on air at firebreathingkittenspodcast.com through our partnership with the website Buy Me a Coffee. Do you enjoy reading books? You can find ebooks, paperbacks, and hardcover novels based on our adventures on Amazon.com. The authors do a great job of adapting the stories into fun novels. We also have official merchandise on Redbubble.com. Imagine owning a notebook with the Fire-Breathing Kittens logo on the front, or a t-shirt with one of your favorite characters. Lastly, we don't pay to advertise our show, so the only way we can grow is if you tell someone about us. Is there an episode that would make that person smile? Tell them about it. Thank you. Quick sound editor alignment. DM.
Yo.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Quick microphone alignment. Okay. So, DM.
Yo.
Skirmish.
Yo!
Jenny.
Steal some shit.
DM.
I let you steal shit.
Skirmish.
I didn't get to bash anything.
Jenny.
Just one thing.
My dice lets me steal shit.
All right. Take it away, DM.
All right, everyone. Welcome back. We are rejoining the Fire-Breathing Kittens as they are attempting to solve the mystery of Judge Drakul's sudden change in personality. I'm not going to make you do a recap because this is all one episode, but let's take it away. We are in Judge Drakul's office trying to figure out what to do.
Didn't we have a plan? We had a plan.
I believe there was a plan. Something about magical people and this very magical painting.
Oh, right. We were going to go see if we can discover what this painting is all about. And then maybe come back here and wait for Drakul and maybe jump on him and say, "You're bad. Stop it."
Do you know... Oh, no, you're a 1-year-old. Skirmish, do you know anyone magical in town who might evaluate the painting?
Well, I know a few kittens that are magical. Rooney, Sinclair, and they know some even more magical people. But I don't know if they're around. Might be on vacation.
My great uncle, he's up in heaven, so we can't do that.
Let's take
he's married to a god.
Oh, that's his new place of residence. He's in a better place.
Literally.
Well, let's take it back to the guild hall, and I'm sure we'll find someone there.
Oh my gosh, he's your uncle. If you guys want to hear the season 2020 Crud Jr. Loki romance, it's pretty good.
He betrayed his friends for her.
Okay, so who do we know who's magic, or do we know who's magical? Perhaps we could go to a shop or something and pay for the service?
Or we can go to the magic school.
Oh, yes.
They got night classes.
It
All
is
right.
nighttime.
Yes.
Let's go to school.
All right. You proceed back out through the tunnels. You have the painting in hand. And you arrive at the School of Magic.
Hello, students. We need help.
A small slot in the door opens up. State your business.
Magical identification.
I think there's shops in town for that.
But you guys are better.
Well, of course. Are you looking for someone specific?
No.
Just whoever the most magical person is. Can you hurry up? This is quite a heavy painting.
You're going to need to come back in the morning. Without a specific invitation, I am not opening this door for you.
Oh, I
But it's
believe
my
Jade.
hatch.
Jade
It's
has
my
an
hatch day.
invitation.
Let me in.
It is our hatch day, and I do have an invitation from the Night Dean.
Uh-huh. The slot slams closed.
No, look, it's right here. I do. I have paper promises.
Has it been at least 24 hours?
Well, so it says... Here, let me read it to you. Paper promises. Any deal or promise written on this 8 by 11 inch white page disappears in an hour. Yeah.
Oh. All right. Then yeah, you can reuse it.
I guess if it gets kept, it will return in 24 hours.
Yeah, and after, regardless of whether or not you specified a duration of time, after 1 day has passed, the paper will become blank again. Furthermore, once per day, you can speak a different command word and have the paper promises appear in your hand regardless of your distance to it, so long as you're on the same plane.
This does not feel overly lawful, but okay.
Cops are bad.
Okay.
Especially this one.
Yeah, they feel like they're superior to the rest of humanity and that they can do things because they're in pursuit of the law that, yeah.
Apologies to all of our police listeners.
There's no law against this, so therefore it's not illegal.
Isn't
Yeah,
fraud
I mean,
a
I'll
law?
allow it. Yeah.
Yeah, technically it's fraud.
Is it?
Yeah.
Someone should explain that to Jade.
I'm not
No.
going to do that this round. No way.
Anyways, he takes the paper. It looks official. He opens the door.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Right this way, and he shows you through some hallways to a door and knocks on it and says, "Sir, you have visitors." The door opens.
We possess with us a very rare, one-of-a-kind magical item. Are you curious about it? Because you can examine it if you would like.
And tell us all about it.
And we'll
You
see if you're right.
An old elf man sitting behind a desk who looks up at you curiously.
Hello.
Who are you?
Hello, I am Jade.
The
How
constable.
did you get in here?
They let us in.
You know, are you not curious? Well, you know, I can just take it with me if you do not look at this one-of-a-kind magical item.
All right, fine. Pass it here. What is it?
I hand over the painting. It's a beautiful painting. I'm not sure the style or the artist, but I know it's oozing with magic.
You're right. Many things woven together here. Interesting. You realize she can see you, correct?
Pardon?
The lady on the painting,
Yes.
I turned the painting toward the wall. It's like, no, I don't think so.
Huh.
So the lady's real?
Yes. Have you met her yet?
How?
Not officially.
Oh, this is like when you poke the painting and you walk into it, and I touch it. Poke.
It feels like a regular painting to you.
Well, this was working last time. I feel like in I don't remember the name of that episode, sorry.
I believe it was the Dubois collection.
The Dubois collection. I feel like in the Dubois collection, I was able to just go inside.
Yes, I think this is a bit more intricate than the Dubois collection. You are on the right track. This painting is an extra-dimensional space, quite a large one. It's also got hearing and listening magic in the face on the portrait. I would be very careful with this if I were you.
Well, yeah, it sounds like she's trapped in there. How do we get her out?
Do we burn it?
No!
I'm afraid I can't answer that. These things are usually keyed to their owners. You are its owner?
We've recently come into an inheritance, and so this uncle left it to us, but we don't know much about it.
You'll probably find a key somewhere in the rest of the inheritance.
What does it look like? Just like a regular old key? Is it like a stone? Is it like a flibberty-gibberty?
Maybe a
Well,
dagger?
It could be anything.
She pulls out a dagger. Can it be this?
Well, try it. Touch it to the painting.
She
I would
touches,
like to put the painting down before you do anything.
without saying the magic's poison word, she touches the dagger to the painting.
How hard do you press?
Not with anything, not with any of the sharp bits.
It touches the painting and nothing happens.
Okay, if I do the sharp bit and it pierces it, does that mean the lady gonna die?
I can't answer that.
Well, then I ain't doing it.
Well, maybe he knows a mending spell. Do you know a mending spell?
Well, of course, but remember, mending only works on non-magical items.
Oh, well, I
Yeah,
don't know
it's-
much about magic.
It's too much of a gamble. I'm not gonna have anything to do with the murder. That will make Jade very angry.
Yes, murder is against the law. I say emotionlessly.
Now, Skirmish, if you want to do the murder, you can, but
Why would you make me break the law? I'm... No, thank you. However, you mentioned something about it being an extra-dimensional space. So, from what I hear from my magic friends, if you put that in another space that's the same, something happens that's not... It vomits all over the place or something.
Oh yes, in Alfred Colors, it just exploded. All of Wing's stuff was all over the ground.
So how do you make the painting explode?
I don't think we should do that. It was a frog in that instance, and it was like vomiting. It was fairly unfortunate.
But it vomited stuff. It wasn't icky.
That's true.
Well,
But it also sucked in like people, and we never saw them again.
So it vomited out stuff and sucked into people?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's bad. We can't
wait,
do that.
I'm a person. I don't want to do that. Okay. If it can see us and hear us, why don't we talk to it?
Can it talk back? Mr. Magic Man? Mr. Magic Man, can it talk back?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Skirmish, hold it up.
Hello, I am Jade.
Nothing happens.
Jade's talking to you, lady, in the picture.
Ah, don't be rude.
No response.
Jenny will tap the lady on the forehead. Hello? Anybody home?
Still nothing.
Can I borrow your dagger, Jenny?
Regular or magical?
Oh, the one you found in the desk of our uncle.
Okay, be very careful, and I'm not telling you the magic word.
Oh, no problem. So, I carefully stick it pointy first, right in the lady. But not in the face, because that seems rude. Maybe in her hand?
Oh, God.
Nothing happens.
Oh, good. No murder.
Well, I don't know much about magic. Are you sure we cannot burn it? Because whenever I'm like, what do I want to do? I'm like, fire, you know?
Well, Jade, I think that would be a murder.
Well, it would be, I might destroy the door, but you've both thoroughly broken down doors earlier today.
I tell you what, why don't we hang on to this? Thank you for your help. And then tomorrow, we sit in the jury box of the judge, and then we just ask him, hey, what's going on with you?
We probably should put the painting back, and while we're doing that, we just grab everything in the office and start putting it on the painting and see if anything happens. Just grab everything in the office and just shove it in there.
All right, that's your plan?
Yes, it's probably not in the house because they have not been there for 3 weeks. So the only other place it could... I assume the judge is in the painting, right? And then something... Wait. Oh, what if the key is inside the painting?
Then we can't open it.
We just wait for him to come out when it's time for him to go to work.
But they can hear us right now.
Well, we could just put the painting in a prison, and when he comes out, he's in prison. How about that?
I like this idea. I have access to prisons. To the jailhouse.
All right, we're locking up a painting.
Oh, thank you very much, magical person.
All right, so you guys are leaving the School of Magic.
Almost.
Oh, okay.
Jenny's going to give the professor a thank you hug and see what she can get out of his pockets.
He is wearing big, voluminous robes that do not have pockets.
They never have pockets.
This is starting to become a theme.
You keep trying to hug people and steal their stuff.
It's called a Jenny hug.
Yes, every time you get a Jenny hug, unless you're one of her guildmates, you have less stuff.
You know, girlfriend, isn't it sucky how things don't have pockets?
Yeah.
Perhaps we should start a business where we sell robes with pockets.
We
Get
should.
them out there, you know. Everybody would like that, especially Jenny.
Yeah. More pockets in the world.
I agree. I do not have any pockets myself in this Gambison.
All right. So now you guys are leaving the magic school?
Yeah. We're going to lock up a painting.
All right.
Apparently.
All right. As you are walking down the street, a blue light flashes from the painting, and Judge Drakul walks out.
Hey, Judge, we were looking for you. I think you dropped
I can
this.
tell. How dare you?
Oh,
How dare you?
return the painting. We're trying to do something
broken
nice.
into my office. You're apparently trying to imprison me. What business is it of yours where I choose to reside at night? Give me that back.
Can I look at the painting? Is the lady still in it?
No.
Did the painting itself change when he came out?
The painting reveals still the blue dragonborn people kneeling kind of with their arms up like this towards where the woman in gray was, but the woman in gray has vanished from the painting.
Oh, so the judge is the woman in gray.
How tall is this judge?
Well, he's a blue dragonborn, so he's about 7 feet tall.
Okay, I'm about 7'7", so to the best of my ability, I will hold the painting out of his reach.
Out of his reach?
If I can. I mean, I'm just slightly taller. I don't want him to have the painting.
That's ballsy, but okay.
No, you're going to answer a few questions. Like, for one, did you know your grass needs to be mowed?
You're in violation of City Ordinance 4352. Your grass is too long.
Do you know who are you?
Wow, that's offensive. Oh, you are not Judge Drakul, or you would know me.
Why?
Child?
If you don't know, you don't know. All right, imposter?
Well, clearly you're not as important as you think. If my grass is an issue, issue a fine.
Okay, we are taking you to the county jailhouse to issue a fine.
You got to
I
do
don't
the
think
paperwork.
that's how fines work. They come in the mail. Now, are you going to return my stolen property, or must I summon the police?
I am the police.
I don't see a police uniform.
I put it on because I have it in my backpack.
And your badge?
I literally still have one.
He takes it from you.
Oh, okay, good luck, because I have strength.
Oh, you won't even submit your badge for inspection?
No, I don't think that, I don't think you're allowed to film us, and I don't think you're allowed to take our badge.
I am a city official. I can absolutely look up your badge number.
You can do that from jail. I put manacles on Judge Drakul.
Okay, you're gonna need some kind of roll for this.
Okay, grapple check.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Math. 25.
Ooh, I got a 19. You jailed Judge Drakul. Okay.
This is not Judge Drakul. I storm into the police department with Judge Drakul and manacles and shout that. How's your day?
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to fill me in a little bit more here. This is not going how I thought it would.
Yeah, so you're Cyrus Miller, and you're my friend. You were at board game night with my wife last weekend, and I have Judge Drakul and manacles, and I'm entering the courthouse.
All right, yep, Cyrus is going, Jade? What you doing there?
This is not Judge Drakul. Drakul and you met, right? At game night. So, because you were my partner for many years, and I introduced you to high and important people. Judge Drakul? Who is this?
Well, he's an officer of the law, of course.
Who you've met personally. What is his name?
Well, of course, I don't remember everyone's name.
You are not Judge Drakul. You will submit to a truth spell. And I cast Zone of Truth.
All right, wait, read that spell.
Okay, let me look it up.
Jenny definitely steps out of range of the Zone of Truth.
I would like to clarify that I put the painting down so that every time Jade says Judge Drakul, I do quote fingers in the air because I'm emphasizing that he's an imposter.
Absolutely.
Zone of Truth.
I'm ready.
Okay, it's a second level, so let me write that down. Hit your paladins in their spell slots. That's where it hurts. Okay, you create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. Please make a charisma saving throw.
All right, and what's the DC? I got a 23.
17. Okay, so let me go back to
23, so I can still lie.
On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. Oh, they choose not to tell the truth. They are resisting the Zone of Truth like a liar.
You are going to need a strong warrant to try to compel me.
Why, if you have nothing to hide, Judge?
Cast it again. Cast it again. Cast it again.
Okay.
Higher level.
I cast it again. This is another second level spell slot. Let me look up how many spell slots I have. It's not very many. Okay, at level 12, I have 3 second, 3 third. So, all right. So I cast it again.
Yes, roll again.
Yeah.
I got a 13.
You have failed this time. Now you answer my question. What is your name?
This is unlawful. You can't be compelled to answer. You just can't lie.
Hey, my fellow co-workers of 27 years, gather around. We have an impostor, just like last year when there was a bunch of imposters, I remember.
I would like to start taking the dagger and, like I'm about to cut the painting, and say, I'm going to cut this. You don't mind, do you? To the judge.
Who's in a zone of truth?
It's probably not wise.
Okay, well, I'm not very wise, so that doesn't bother me at all. So I start cutting it.
The painting starts bleeding.
Oh my god.
Stop cutting! Stop cutting! Stop cutting!
Stop.
Oh, I stopped cutting. Does anybody have a bandage?
Where did you cut it?
On the upper left, what would be the sky, I assume?
I lay on hands.
Can you heal a painting?
Wait, hold on. Let me look up lay on hands, because I think there's things I can't heal. That is correct.
Like objects?
Well, don't heal it. Let it breathe a little bit. I'm sure our judge would react.
Mama says everybody has too much blood anyway.
Oh. If this is an undead or a construct, lay on hands would fail.
I'm going to say it's a construct.
Okay, so I try to heal it. Nothing happens.
I take the blood from the painting and I rub it on my face.
Weird, but okay.
Well, I'm trying to be intimidating. And I say, just like the days on the battlefield.
Yeah, very beautiful. Okay, so what are my fellow cops doing?
They are standing around awestruck. They understand that you might be onto
Why?
something, but also this is a huge risk because you have imprisoned one of the most high-ranking people in all of Nicomoy and have marched them in handcuffs.
But he refuses to say his name, so he's obviously fake.
Yes, don't worry. This is not the judge. The judge will be very disappointed in you if you failed to recover their body as was your duty, because this person is clearly impersonating the judge and is not them.
I hope the real judge isn't still in the painting. I may have cut him. I say that to myself and not to the police all around.
With blood on your face, you make a disgrace.
Well, it's
It should be
unclear
obvious to all here who I am.
I've never met you. Who are you?
Yes, what is your name?
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
What
This
do
is
you
peer
think
pressure.
my name is? Look at my face. Let me go at once.
You look like a Larry.
Here's the thing about cops and a zone of truth world. We're all sick of this game. We interrogate a person every single day who tries this crap on us. So all the cops get this look in their eyes like, oh, this kind of person. And now all the cops are on our side.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. And Jade will light your pants on fire.
What's the layout right now? Like, Drakul is in cuffs, right?
Yes, they're in manacles because of the successful grapple check. And they're in a zone of truth in the police station. So there's like a bunch of cops all around because we've been making quite a ruckus. And there's a front door.
I'm right next to him, so I'm probably 5 feet away with a painting and a dagger.
And Jenny's outside of the bubbles range.
Okay. So Jenny's outside of range. How far away is Skirmish standing from Drakul?
I'd say about 5 feet, trying to really, make him suffer with the painting and the blood on my face and all that.
So Drakul is going to lunge towards the painting.
Okay.
Anyone going to try to stop him?
I would like to snatch it away, pull it away from where he's lunging.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna say one person of the group gets to make a reaction because this is a very short distance.
Okay.
To try to do something. Do you want it to be you?
Honestly, it would be me or Jade. We're so close. Jade, how's your reaction? To metagame a little bit.
I think the only reaction I have is to reduce damage taken. So if you want to react, you can hold it above their head and do a grapple check. Hit him in the strength.
Okay.
Toss it to me.
Or you
Okay.
can throw it, yeah.
So you can try, but this is very fast. I'm going to say, in order for you to do anything here, we need to do a dexterity check
Okay.
against Drakul's to
Okay,
see whether you can stop him before he touches the painting.
I have this property as a barbarian that says I have advantage on dexterity against effects that I can see. So I assume that would be the case, correct?
Sure.
Dexterity throw. Oh, thank goodness. I got to 21.
I also got a 21.
So you met it. I'm not sure what that means.
Jenny, I think you're the most experienced DM or D&D player, right?
Maybe.
I think you'd get it because you're challenging.
Normally,
right?
it's player meets it to beat it.
Okay.
That I would think that would work.
Okay.
All right. So meet to beat. Then okay. You are able to do something before Drakul is able to touch the painting. You see him taking both cuffed hands up in front of him, grabbing onto an amulet, and reaching towards the painting with it. What do you do?
First, I would like to kick him away from me, and then I will say, hey, that amulet is the key.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit on the kick.
All right. I got a 23 to hit.
23 to hit. This does not hit.
Oh,
So
good
he
grief.
nimbly sidestep your reaction, and the painting is still within reach. So he successfully touches the amulet and disappears.
That's why you should have thrown it to me like I suggested.
Sorry. This guy's wily.
The
You should
picture
have
of the gray woman is on the painting again now.
Try cutting her out.
I could, but where
He's
is
the bad guy.
If this is not the real judge, which we presume it's not, where is the real judge? Is he in the painting?
Did you examine the painting?
He's probably dead somewhere. Just got rid of his body.
Well, I'd like to look at the painting.
All right.
Is there anything different besides the grey lady?
You do see the gray woman again. She looks angry, and she is surrounded by 8 blue dragonborn. They seem to be twisted in pain and their arms up in supplication. Unclear whether this is protecting themselves from the woman or worshipping her.
Maybe we should go put this in the jail cell like we said we were going to do. That way, when he decides to come back out, he's locked up.
Okay. Question. So this Judge Drakul, he's a blue dragonborn, correct?
Yes.
Jade, look at these blue folks. Does this judge look like any of these folks? I guess via the DM.
1 second.
I think we're on to something, y'all.
You want to share?
Oh, yeah. Those blue dragonborn are... He's one of them, I think. There may be more. I don't know. Maybe this person likes to enslave them. Oh, he's back.
So, yes, as Jade looks at the Dragonborn, it can be difficult to distinguish features. It looks like there are both males and females among the people here. But you do see one of them that does bear a resemblance. He's an older male Dragonborn that might be him.
You know, I say to the entire room, who is probably watching the blood-faced skirmish and the disappearing judge with gasp and, I'm sure they're reaching for their weapons. That dragonborn in the painting looks a lot like the real Judge Drakul. I point to the one that looks like them.
I have a quick metagame question, I think. Regarding the manacles, are they magical in any way or just regular?
Beep, 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 beep. 25-page scroll. Manacles cost 2 gold and are a non-magical item.
Okay. End of metagame question. Thank you.
Oh, that's true. He went in there locked up with manacles. So the gray woman got handcuffs on?
No.
Do any of the dragonborns have manacles on?
No.
Are the manacles on the ground in front of the painting?
No.
Maybe it's just an artistic interpretation.
Yeah. All right, let's go lock it up before he decides to come back out. And then we'll just wait him out.
Okay.
All right. You do that.
Okay, so we've locked up the paintings. It's like 8 p.m. The cops are like, oh, crime's starting, or I don't know, whatever. They like got to do shifts and stuff. Got to go do some crimes. Apprehension. And look on Skirmish's face.
Well, I guess we got to go do our jobs.
Yeah. So like, there's a painting in a jail cell. There's some cops who are like, I guess we should like, what happens when someone like dies? Do you like inform the family? I guess we inform the families, but there's no family. So I guess we tell Kelly Vertanen, right? And the place of work that, yeah. Oh, we've got some phone calls to make. This is going to be depressing. All right. We spend like the next hour telling people that Judge Drakul was unable to answer as to their identity and is most likely, as per the mass changeling event that happened last season, some sort of body snatched.
Talk through the conversation with Judge Kelly there.
Hello, I am Jade.
Jade, what's wrong? Why are you calling so late?
I have unfortunate news.
All right.
Do you remember last year quite a lot of our high-ranking Nikimoi officials had been body snatched by changelings?
Oh, how could I forget?
Yes, and ever since then, you know, it is considered fairly ominous when someone in a zone of truth cannot say their name when asked.
Well, of course.
Judge Drakul could not say that they were Judge Drakul in a zone of truth.
Oh.
And it was witnessed by the entire police department in the city of Nikimoy at that one location on that street.
All right. Where is he now?
He has jumped into a magical painting which we have put into a holding cell.
Oh. Yes, he got a very strange painting a few weeks ago. Interesting. So it's a magical painting. How do we get him out?
It does not really matter because that is not Judge Drakul.
All right.
Where is Judge Drakul, really, is the question.
Well, do you have any leads?
Painting.
Yeah, where did the painting come from?
No one knows. I know he visited a library around that time. He was taking a trip to do some research, but I don't think the painting came from there. Would it have?
Which library?
I'm not sure, actually. He told me he was going on a vacation to do some research on historic books.
Where does he keep his receipts? Maybe we can figure that out that way.
Probably in the house. Well, I guess we should go investigate that.
All right. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Well, make sure that you go through the proper channels to replace Judge Drakul. It's possible they may be reinstated in the future, but as of right now, their location is unknown.
Absolutely.
Also, is it possible to vacate all the convictions from the past 3 weeks of anybody that he may have encountered? Because I don't think it was him. So
I think we need more proof, but I think we can at least, release everyone for now and wait until this pans out before having them continue their sentences.
Oh, and all of the law changes from the past 3 weeks were not instituted by Judge Drakul, so those are not valid. You could not just institute laws if you are not an elected official.
I'll definitely have to start working on this first thing in the morning.
Thank you, Judge.
Of course.
Well, I say burn the painting and we're out then.
No. I think the real judge is in there. And probably other people too. We need to get him out. We need to save him.
Well, the only key is with Drakul. So I agree with Jade. Because guess what's going to happen? She's going to set that thing on fire and he's going to get the hell out of there real quick. And then we put the painting out.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Here you go. Here's some matches.
I don't need... The reason why my character wants to set fires all the time. So she swings her sword and she casts Searing Smite. The next time I hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, my weapon flares with white hot intensity and the attack can deal an extra d6 and cause the target to ignite in flames. So is there a creature in the painting?
Yes, there are 9 of them.
Excellent. I started on fire.
Oh, before you do that, let me grab a bucket of water, get some agua.
Also, I would like to be in the cell with the painting.
Yeah, so we're there with a bucket. Jenny's got a bucket. Skirmish is there with the hammer and blood on their face. And I've got a sword, and I swing it, and I strike the painting, and it catches on fire as per Searing Smite's rules.
The painting does not burn at all. It does cut where your sword touches, and there is a flash of blue light, and you see a female dragonborn, body cut in half, appearing on the floor of the cell.
I cast Gentle Repose really quickly.
What's Gentle Repose?
Gentle Repose. I touch a corpse or other remains, right? This is a corpse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For the duration, which is 10 days, the target is protected from decay and can't become undead. Very important in Nicomoy right now with all that dust coming around. The spell also
Can't
effectively...
become undead,
Yeah.
correct?
If they're already undead, they can stay undead.
Okay.
They're just a corpse. They're not undead.
That you know of.
Okay, so the spell also effectively extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead, since days spent under the influence of the spell don't count against the time limit of spells such as Raise Dead. So how that looks is that I sprinkle salt on them and put a copper on each of their eyes really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a second level. Okay.
Jade, can you do that 8 more times?
No, but I can question this person, and I take out a scroll and I cast Revivify, DM.
What does that read?
Okay, using a scroll in 5e. You guys are learning so many rules. A spell scroll bears the words of a single spell written in a mystical cipher. If the spell is on your class's spell list, I can read the scroll and cast its spell without providing any material components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. Revivify is. Once the spell... Okay, casting the spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time, which is 1 action. And...
No, I mean
once
the spell Revivify.
Right.
How does it work?
Yeah, give me a second. Once the spell is cast, the words on the spell scroll fade, and it crumbles to dust. Okay, so there's what's called a saving DC that I have to roll against to use it from a scroll. So this is a 3rd level spell, so that means it's a 15. Give me a sec. Yeah, no, I very much got it. Okay, so now Revivify. I touch a creature that has died within the last minute. I got 10 days to do this too. The creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell can't return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
So what does it do to somebody who's cut in half?
They become a top half person or a bottom half person.
Well, if you got this pieces put together, they just stitch right back up.
Yeah, I stitch them up.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, and what happens if you cast Revivify on an undead?
They return to life.
The undead returns to life with Revivify?
Yeah, they're not undead. They're just alive.
Well, if this person started as undead before you cast it, does it work?
If their creature class is undead, they're undead as a creature class. But yeah, there's no limitations. That is the full text body of the spell.
Yeah, they're no longer undead. They're just alive.
Yeah, you're welcome. I should do this to Willie. Don't you think?
I don't know if
Yes.
he'd like that.
Doesn't matter. Do it.
Not while that sword is in his chest.
Doesn't matter. Do it.
Oh yeah, the sword in the chest might not be fun if he's alive. Yeah, what's up, DM?
Okay. The corpse knits together and resumes breathing. Her eyes open but stare blankly, and she starts moaning unintelligibly.
Okay, I use how many hit points? I use 1 hit point at a time until they are full. I have 58 in my lay on hands pool.
Not the problem.
Okay, well they're at whatever hit points they're at. Let me just subtract 10, 48. Yeah. They're at 10, 11 hit points. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay, and they're alive.
Probably incoherent. Does she have an amulet on?
No. You do see a brand on her body.
A brand?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this bastard's branding people?
What's it look like, DM?
It is a circle with 6 spokes pointing inwards.
Oh, I got a book that looks just like that. She pulls out the book.
Whoa.
Can I borrow that book, please?
Depends on what you're going to do with it.
I'd like to touch it to the painting, jump in the painting, and smash that person in the face.
How about we all touch it and do it together?
Wait, but this person's in need healing. I must heal.
Oh, this person's just an idiot right now. You're going to have to wait for him to recover.
She'll be fine. She's in a police station, right?
Can I read the book?
The pages are blank.
Oh.
Let's all touch the book to the painting together and see what happens first. Skirmish and Jenny are reaching it towards the painting.
I would like to
corpse.
grab Jade, put my hand on her shoulder, say, "Hey, you can look at the book in a minute."
And the book touches.
All right. Bye, corpse.
Yep. There is a flash
former
of blue
corpse.
light, and you are sucked to within the painting.
I found a new key.
Don't drop that book. Jade, would you like to look at the book now?
Yes. What's in the book?
Oh, do you have it? Did you actually give it to her, Jenny?
Opens it and lets her peruse the pages while
They are
holding
all
it.
completely blank.
Jenny closes it, looks at her, goes, "I told you so. I don't lie."
Yeah. All right. So what do we see? Where are we?
You are in a huge space. You can't see any ceiling, walls, windows, but you seem to be on platforms that are suspended within a blue-gray sort of twilight. There's a glowing triangular blue wall behind you, and to the front of you, like it's circular platforms, approximately 30 feet for 30 feet in diameter, and staircases going up and down, hallways going left and right throughout space.
I feel like I'm in an Eshel painting.
"Hello, Mr. Fake Judge."
Or real judge? I'm fine finding that guy.
Ollie,
Nothing
Ollie,
answers.
oxen free.
Nothing answers you.
Can anybody track things?
No.
Oh, yeah, you're a cop, so you can't.
If only we had Wing. Yeah, Wing is a fantastic tracker.
So how close is the nearest platform?
Well, you're on one of them. 30 feet ahead of you, there is a staircase that goes up, and you can see in the distance there is a hallway there that branches left and right. Or a hallway, I guess a thin rectangular platform.
Okay.
You can see
I'd
two circles on the ends of those parts as well.
I'd like to go up the staircase and then hang a left.
All right, you hang a left.
I
After
follow,
about
by the way. I'm within 10 feet.
Yes. After about 60 feet of hallway, you encounter another 30-foot radius, and you see a little girl standing in the middle of it. She's looking forlornly at her toes.
"Oh, hi, little girl. You're my best friend now."
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
Greeting.
Are you going
the
up to
little
her,
girl.
or are you calling
Yes.
this from a distance?
No, she's going right up to her.
Oh, okay.
One little girl to another little girl.
Okay, are you within 5 feet now?
Yes.
I am
Oh,
also
okay.
within 10 feet of Jenny.
Okay.
I'm
Is there such thing as surprise attacks in D&D? I think there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Jenny, just so you know, the gray-skinned girl's eyes suddenly glow red, and she just kind of uppercuts an open hand, clawed fingers towards you.
I use my reaction to...
Not a little girl. Not a little girl.
I'm sorry, what,
use my-
are you close enough for a reaction?
Yes, that's why I've been shouting. I try not to interrupt you, but when I'm saying I'm within range...
No, you said you're within 10 feet. Is that
Yeah.
close enough?
Well, I mean... Okay, all right. Can I have been within 5 feet?
Sure, I'll let you have it.
Okay, interception. When a creature I see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack, I can use your reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus my proficiency bonus.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
also have uncanny dodge, which means I can have whatever damage. So you can do that after that, and maybe I'll have no damage.
All right, I stick out my shield and I block the damage. It gets reduced by 13.
Sure.
If they even hit, they could roll a 1.
Does a 19 hit you?
Well, let me see. My AC is 16, so possibly.
Okay.
The judge is still out on that one. They hasn't made a ruling.
All right, so you are going to take... Now, the roll here is 19 poison damage.
Reduced by 13, please.
Reduced by
Well,
13.
That's halved first, and then reduced by 13, so I take no damage.
You take no damage from this. Can you describe visually what this looks like?
I have a shield and I throw myself in front of Jenny with the shield in front of me.
And Jenny just leaps back going, "Not a kid, not a kid, not a kid, not a kid."
All right, very good. You take no damage. Roll initiative, please.
I would like to say the whole time when I thought it was a little girl, I was trying to rub the blood off my face, so I couldn't see what was happening.
And I'm within 5 feet of both of you, okay?
My initiative is 14.
Mine is 8.
19.
All right, so you are up first.
All right, so I just blocked an attack. I know this isn't a little girl, or if it is, it's a very spicy kitten. So I'm going to... I mean, I don't want to crush a child.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, just
not-
visually, did you guys ever see The Ring?
Samara.
Oh,
There
if
you
you would
go.
have, if you would have said that, Jenny sure as hell wouldn't have jumped up and
She
ran
didn't look
to
like that
it.
initially. She had gray skin, but otherwise she looked very sweet and innocent until she looked
Oh,
up.
okay, okay. I'll forgive you then.
I don't judge people based on how they look, because I have red skin, black hair, and black eyes like a horror movie villain with no white scleras. So
Jade, not a kid, not a kid, not a kid. Kill, 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 kill.
Oh, boo. Just because she's a spicy kitten doesn't mean... Like, just because she's got teeth and claws doesn't mean she's not a kid. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast the spell Command. I speak a one-word command to a creature I can see within 60 feet. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
I got a 20.
Okay, you succeed. Nothing happens. But what I said was, introduce yourself. Which is what they would have had to do on their next turn instead of taking an action. I could bonus action champion challenge them, and then they couldn't hurt my friends. Maybe I should do that. I'm a paladin. I can take it. All right, so as a bonus action, so my action was command, which failed. My bonus action is I issue a challenge that compels other creatures to do battle with me. Each creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. Please do that.
Natural 20.
All right, nothing happens. I end my turn.
All right. Next up is the little girl's turn. She is going to make she gets 2 attacks per turn. She's going to do another slashing attack. And who's closest?
Me, I dove in front of Jenny.
All right, it's going to be towards you. All right. She got a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Perfect. And then she is going to throw her head back and do a scream attack. This is an area of effect. Everyone roll a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone, you get bonuses to your saving throws because you're within 10 feet of me. This is called Aura of Protection. Whenever me or a friendly creature within 10 feet of me must make a saving throw, you gain a bonus to your saving throw equal to my charisma modifier of 5.
So +5, 7.
And it's a what saving throw?
It's a Constitution. DC on this is 25.
Well, dagnabbit, 22.
I got a 20. I feel like
got a
that DC wasn't that high until I said Aura of Protection.
I got a 34.
No, it's supposed to be a largely unavoidable attack. All right. You got a 24?
34.
Oh. So, all party members take, 18 damage, but half for Skirmish.
All right.
All right. Interception. When a creature you see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack. That was an attack, right? The scream?
Yes.
Yeah. You can use your reaction to reduce the damage target takes by 1d10 plus your proficiency bonus. So, Jenny.
You blocked a scream.
I blocked
That's
the scream.
fantastic.
I cover your ears. And
I
you
have
reduce-
it with my uncanny dodge.
So that's 9 less.
Can you dodge a non-physical attack?
It just says, use reaction to half damage when hit by attacker you can see. You hit me with it,
An
I
attack
can dodge
you can
it.
see, right?
Attacker you can see.
Oh, okay.
Not
So
attack,
that works against
attacker.
spells and everything as well.
Yeah, it's
believe so.
attacker, not the
Okay.
attack.
All right, fair.
So how much damage do I take?
It was 18
None?
originally.
18 divided by 2.
Reduced by
9.
9.
All right, you take none.
I take none again.
All right, perfect. Jenny, you're up.
All right, Jenny's gonna whip out her rapier, and no, did Skirmish give her dagger back?
Oh, not yet. Sorry.
You jerk!
You could... sorry.
All right, it's gonna be the rapier then.
All right.
Rip out the rapier and just stab her in the face.
All right, roll an attack roll.
Sorry, it's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, cool. So I'm within 5 feet. That means this is a sneak attack. So that's going to be, a lot more damage. 21 plus 22, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28 damage to
Perfect.
that before mentioned face. Then she is going, I can't because I used evasion. So never mind. No,
All
no,
right.
it's a bonus action. It's a bonus action. So I use cunning action to disengage and I jump back 30 feet.
Can you describe what that looks like on this platform that is 15 feet to the edge?
She jumps back 15 feet to the edge.
Okay. All right, Skirmish, you're up.
I thought we were in a hallway, though, not on a platform.
Nope, you're on one of the round platforms right now.
Fine,
So-
15 feet.
What I would like to do is I would like to remove... I have a fancy new rope in my backpack, and I'm going to take it out, and it's called a rope of entanglement. And so what I can do is, if I speak the command word, I can have it dart toward a creature within 20 feet of me, and it must succeed on a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or become restrained. So I'm going to speak the word, which I don't know what the word is. I guess I'll just say, freeze! And then the rope leaps out of my hand and tries to tie itself around this
What was
little
the roll?
girl. DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, 25.
Ah, well that didn't work. Okay, so, I think that will probably be my turn.
All right, Jade.
I don't want to kill a little girl.
She's not little.
And she's scary as hell. She needs to go.
I cast Compelled Duel. It's a first level, and I attempt to compel the creature into a duel. One creature that I can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw.
16.
That fails. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to me, compelled by my divine demand, which is focus on me, is my divine demand. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than me, and you must make a wisdom saving throw each time you attempt to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from me. And the spell ends if I attack any other creature.
Okay.
Or if I cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target, or if a creature friendly to me damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it, or if I end my turn more than 30 feet away. So I'm going to say, Jenny, Skirmish,
Yeah.
we are in a duel now, me and Samara, this ring girl, yeah. You cannot harm her, and she is less able to harm you. So back away. Good job, Jenny. Don't go any further. And Skirmish, back away, and I'm going to step away from my friends, but not more than 30 feet away from the girl so that she's less able to reach my friends with the distance. And I also will free action talk to the girl. We are not here to harm you. We apologize for any misunderstanding and
For any sorts to the face.
yeah, it's a sort of face. Apologize for that. And we are actually here for someone else, not for you. And honestly, very confused about who we would like to kill. So if you want to explain yourself, we will perhaps stop fighting you, And I say that in several languages, which is to say, I'm not outing myself for anything, but infernal, undercommon, and draconic. And common.
Aha.
Yeah. Just infernal.
And-
Just a little infernal. Just a tiny bit of infernal.
And the DC for that is 18 to get out of that spell?
Each time she attempts to move to a space more
What's
than
the
30
DC?
feet away from me. 17, but it doesn't... She still has disadvantage on attack rolls against creature other than me. That doesn't end.
Because she doesn't make that until the end of her turn.
So if you want to move, before you do the move action, you do a saving throw.
Gotcha. So I already pre-rolled that. It does succeed. I got a 21. But before she moves, she is going to make her 2 attacks. She's going to do 2 screams.
She has disadvantage.
She does.
Yeah.
On them, not on you.
Yeah. We're in a
Yep.
duel.
So first one... Actually, I had this being a DC. We can make it an attack roll. That's fine. Yeah, so does a 15 hit anyone?
No.
Okay. First scream is ineffective. Does a 25... Who all... Well, Jade, will a 25 hit you?
I mean, my AC is 21, so yeah.
Yep. And does a 23 hit everyone else?
Yes.
Okay, so the second scream is effective for everyone.
You seem to be only screaming. Do you talk?
23 damage to each player. And I know that Jenny's is going to get reduced here.
Didn't we get I can't reduce the damage because I'm more than 5 feet away. Didn't we get okay, right.
Well,
The last time I did it based on saving throw. This time I just made it an attack roll because we have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk to you about that later.
I'm sure you are.
You own the monster manual, and if not, I will ship it to you.
I do own it. I improvised this character.
What was the damage again?
23, I think.
Okay, I'm going to reduce that by 9. I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance. So that would be 16.
Yeah.
Okay, you should run away from this child because, and I don't want to kill it, and I don't want to kill it. You know?
No need. After that last scream, she dives over the edge and fades into the ether.
How? Did she pass her? Oh, okay, all right, whatever.
You were in a magical extra-dimensional space.
No, but she tried to move 30 feet away from me.
She succeeded on that wisdom
15.
saving throw. She got a 21.
Oh, well, yeah, the whole platform is 30 feet, so she only had to move 15 feet to jump off. And then when she's falling...
Yeah, that's a good point.
Now,
what
once she
happens if you
gets
fail a
30
wisdom
feet
save
away
from
from you, she's like,
falling?
must get back up. But, gravity.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as she jumped off the platform, she faded into the ether anyways. Like, you saw her dissolve into the twilight.
I'm really very confused about why we attacked one another. Okay, one smiling. All right, so lay on hands, pool.
Jade, what did you say to her to make her jump over the side?
Oh, you could not understand my demonic screeching? Oh, well, I was saying we want to be all friends. Hi, I'm Jade.
Wow. I did not realize you had that kind of effect on people. Is it like reputation from your cop days? You just say, hi, I'm Jade, and they're like, oh, screw that, I'm out of here. I'd rather die.
It must be this beautiful face that I have, I say sarcastically because I have red skin and black eyes. And so I have 7 lay on hands left if anyone wants them.
I'm okay.
I could use a little bit.
All right, I give 7 to Skirmish. I already helped you, Jenny.
No.
Sorry.
I've got plenty, so help Jenny.
Okay, 7 to Jenny. All right, Model lay on hands.
Are we out of initiative?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to collect my rope, and I would like to give that dagger to Jenny.
Thank you.
Sorry for not doing this earlier.
Yeah, because that could have came in handy. That would have been +1 to hit. And, poison.
Well, who wants to go to the other platform at the end of this hallway?
I think I want to jump off the platform.
Can I tie you up in a rope in case you didn't, disappear?
Okay.
You fall to your death. All right, I would like to tie a regular rope to Jade around her waist, and I'll hold on to the end.
Gotcha. Are you able to hold her up after... How many feet does she drop?
It's a
50-foot rope, so up to 50 feet.
Are you going to give her 50 feet of slack?
I'll give her, we'll say, I don't know, we'll say 40 feet of slack.
Because I'm going to say holding onto a rope with a full-grown person after a 40-foot drop is going to be almost impossible.
I'm allowed to lift and drag and push one level above me. I'm a medium creature, so I can do quite a bit.
And I'll hang on to it too. I weigh 1,200 pounds. Good luck moving that. I'll be the anchor.
Sounds good. It'll be a tug of war against the ether.
I'll allow it. You tie one end onto Jenny. Can I just get a dex on that knot tying there?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, is Jenny the one tying it?
Absolutely.
The rope has the property that knots have a DC 17.
The rope itself?
Yeah, the rope itself.
That's going to be 29 for my
Okay, you're
tying.
not as solid. So yeah, this is all set up. Go ahead, Jade. Jump.
I jump.
You jump, and you make it 40 feet, and the line grows taut.
Ow!
Oh, that's some heavy armor you got on.
I do.
That's okay. She doesn't weigh anywhere close to me.
It's true. I only weigh like 300. So
Well, maybe you need to scream 3 times before you jump.
as I'm swinging here at the end of this rope, what do I see?
You see a lot of twilight. You see a lot of platforms and hallways in the distance. You can see at least 3 or 4 levels.
So why are we not burning this painting? I don't understand.
We couldn't. It wouldn't have burned.
Okay, we can cut it so and then like use the corpses.
Well,
That's
then,
what I suggested, but you didn't want to do that.
I did. I
I'd
used
like-
the corpse.
I don't want their corpses. I want that fake judge.
Well, if I cut it 8 times, and then one of it's like a gotcha ball. One of them is going to be such judge.
That was my suggestion, but nobody wanted to do that.
I swing there and I'm like shouting up at you guys. And I'm like, well, you could drop the rope or bring me up, but I don't like being here.
What? You want me to drop the rope?
Well, I would like to start pulling. I'm pulling Jade up to the platform.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Untying the rope, recollecting the rope. Let's go to the other platform. There's
All
more
right.
to see.
You see another hallway moving 90 degrees from the hallway you were on first, so you're proceeding in the original direction that you came into the painting through. Up ahead, you do see another 30-foot platform, and this one has a small gray puppy.
I do not trust the puppy.
I don't either.
I'm going to throw my hammer at it.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You start to pull it back, and I'm like, please don't.
All right.
How about you lasso it and drag it off the platform?
My goodness, you guys. Okay, I am not the human, but let's have a bit of humanity. Please send the expendable person there. You both stay here. I will go get bit by the puppy. Okay, I'm wearing plate armor. I'll be back.
Oh, hold on. Before you do that, I'd like to go within 20 feet of it and then use my rope again and tie it up. Like my magic rope. And say, freeze! And then bloop! The rope attacks this dog and tries to tie it up. You'll have to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 15.
Okay, got a 22.
Oh, good grief.
It's
All
not a
right.
puppy. Look at how it moved just now to avoid the rope. Kill
Never
it.
seen a dog move like that.
Yes, as it sloughs off the rope, it starts to grow, and you see black substances dripping from its fang.
I told you should have pushed it over.
What do you do? It's still 20 feet away.
I think I just go down a different hallway. Honestly, like, let's be real. Y'all?
I mean, we can go right back to the beginning, put the book on the painting, get out of here, and just start cutting the painting and freezing corpses.
Well, do you want to try a different hallway? Because then we might find a gray-skinned lady or some dragonborns.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Bye, puppy.
Yeah.
All right, so you backtrack to the original fork and go right instead of left this time?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You find another platform. This one has a red and gold chest sitting in the middle of it.
I do not just suggest.
Well, it's not gray. Jenny is going to cautiously approach it.
Nothing happens.
Jenny's going to cautiously check it for traps before opening it
How do you do this?
Check for traps. 5th edition.
by checking for traps.
Hold on. We're learning so many rules today. Check
I have
for traps.
The
5E.
skills for it.
When your character searches for a hidden object such as a secret door or a trap, the DM typically asks you to make a wisdom (perception) check.
Right. And I have fast hands, which means that when I do my sleight of hand check to use my thieves' tools or disarm a trap or pick a lock.
No, this is just a wisdom perception check.
No,
Oh, yeah.
my fast hand skill allows me to use dexterity sleight of hands.
When you're disarming a trap, but you haven't looked for it yet.
Oh, you're right. You're right. All right, what am I rolling?
Wisdom perception.
Oh, perception? Just perception? Yeah,
Yep.
that's not. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right, you pass. You do see a lever mechanism that will open the chest. However, it looks like the lever is split into 2, and the left portion of the lever seems to lead somewhere other than the lock.
So I don't pull that one. I pull the one that leads to the lock.
Yep. Okay, you see a keyhole.
Now that is when you would roll the sleight of hand check, your attempt to pull the lock.
Well, now I can do that to do the
Exactly.
to open the lock.
Yeah, that was just the
Exactly.
latch. Now he has the lock.
Well,
Yep.
But
so
if you
disarming
pulled
the
the whole
trap
latch,
is
you would have
the
just gotten
lever.
poisoned.
Goodness. So the attempt to disarm the lock and pull the lever in the right direction is a...
Huh? No.
What's the roll?
I'm picking the lock.
Oh yeah, there's no roll for that. It's just lifting a little piece of metal.
Never mind.
Now he found the lock and he has to pick it.
Okay.
44.
DC
What?
40, you pass. We need a higher DC.
So what I've learned about D&D is if you make a lock and it's not like a DC of 60, the thieves gonna get through it.
Yeah.
That's the thief's whole job.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you open it. You find a very strange collection of items. There's jewelry. There's wallets. There are coins and a bejeweled rapier for some reason. None of it seems to be magical, but it looks like it belongs to a lot of different people.
Well, now it belongs to me.
Well, that is 60,000 gold worth of treasure. And are you other two characters fine with him, or sorry, her, just pocketing this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I even see it? Let's be real.
Yes. I don't think he was being stealthy about that.
No, but I mean, I do have a pretty big body with wings that go out, so my back was to them.
I don't care.
Whatevs. That's 60 gold worth of stuff. What do you do next?
I tie a rope onto the other lever, go back 50 feet, and yank on it to see what happens.
Oh, yeah. A plume of black dust spreads out for 10 feet around the chest.
And that's why you always check for traps.
Yep, there is a ring of black dust around the chest, and otherwise, all you see right now is another hallway leading forward.
Let's go down the hallway then.
I am in
All
the
right.
lead.
Huh?
I am in the lead.
Okay. How do you walk through the platform with the chest?
Around the edges. I don't touch the black dust if I can help it.
Okay. Then you proceed through, and
Actually, I would like to jump over the dust. I'd like to run and jump clear over it if I can.
what's your jump distance? I know there's math for this.
I don't know.
Ooh, there's math for this. Jump calculator 5e.
You got to be able to make a 20-foot jump here.
Do you have it? fexlabs.com?
I don't.
Okay, well, how tall are you? 6 feet?
Seven
Seven.
foot seven.
7'7". Okay, 7'7". Okay, what is your strength score?
Strength 18.
18. Okay, do you have a running start?
Yes.
With a running start, you can leap 9 feet horizontally, which I would like to point out is very impressive, but not enough.
But not enough. Okay. Well then,
With a running start with 10 feet of movement, your long jump is 18 feet horizontally. Sorry, it updated.
18 feet. Well, but it's a 10
Almost.
foot
Yeah.
around, right?
Yeah.
Because
So
it's a radius, so it's a 20-foot diameter circle.
Yes.
I'm going to
okay.
catch a little bit of that dust, it seems.
Yes, you are. So you land 2 feet from the edge of the circle of dust. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
So
11.
11. You fail. You take 15 poison damage.
So I have advantage against poison. What does that mean?
It means if a poison type attack attacks you,
you get a roll advantage to avoid it.
Okay, but that's not the same as this, right?
Googles furiously.
So Jenny's jump is 23 feet, so she can clear it, right?
Advantage on saving throws against being poisoned is the full text for your thing, Skirmish.
Yes. So I get to roll again then, my constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, a 13. So, not great.
No, you still fail.
It's all right. How much damage is that?
I think it's at 15 damage.
Perfect. All right.
So Jenny does do the jump as well and clears it and turns back to Skirmish and goes, "That's how it's done."
Well, kudos to you, Jenny. That was great.
She has wings. I'm picturing like a floating...
Oh, maybe she can glide.
Yeah.
Okay. So you move forward down a hallway. There is a left branch and then a branch that goes straight forward.
Left.
I turn left as I lead the party.
All right. To the left, you see a gray figure sitting in a chair, all
Is
alone
it a
in the middle.
lady?
No, it's another little girl. Slightly
No,
older
is
than
it
the
a-
last one.
Is it a lady? Is it the
It is-
lady from the painting?
It is not the lady from the painting.
All right, guys, let's back up slowly
Yep.
and go the other way.
Back. You hear
Yep.
beep, beep, beep.
You go the other direction down the hallway?
Straight.
Yep.
The straight direction? Okay. You come across another platform. In it, you see blue people laying comatose.
We found
these are-
them.
So we can just cut the painting because they were comatose before I cut it. I just want to say that. So we can just piece. Oh, wait. How do we leave?
Well, the
Let's
book-
grab these
Oh,
guys, go back to where we started.
There was a
and use
triangle
the
in the
book.
wall. Right. So, how heavy are these blue people?
They're dragonborn. They're 200 to 300 pounds.
We get these people out, then we cut the painting, and that's how we get the rest out.
Well, I
like
believe
it.
these might be the prisoners. And so one of these could be the actual judge. Can you look around, Jade, and see if you identify him?
I do.
Yes, you look around. Everyone they're right there next to you. They're also all mostly naked, so it's very easy to identify. There's no like masks or
What,
anything.
Are you implying that I can recognize bodies? Because I don't like
I'm saying
that
their faces are
implication.
uncovered. They're all in like
Just-
loincloths here.
Very
I'm a
intimate
monogamous
relationship with
lady.
judges.
They're all wearing loincloths and glowing collars, and otherwise are lying comatose on the floor. The judge is one of them.
Okay. I do not
Jade's like, wait,
recognize.
I recognize those genitals.
I do not recognize the loincloth, but I recognize the face, and I say, "This is the judge."
I would like to grab the collar around the judge's neck and try to break it.
Oh, no,
Absolutely.
it might explode. Don't do that.
That's too late. I'm already doing it.
All right, give me a roll.
Oh my gosh! You
Like an
blew their head
attack
off.
roll.
Give me an athletics roll.
Okay,
Oh wait, I have gentle repose. It's fine.
a 12.
It's a 12.
Correct.
It bends but does not break.
Skirmish. Those things. Sometimes people would have taken them off if there was not a consequence to taking them off, like exploding the head off.
Jenny wants to examine them, look for traps, and then look for a lock to pick.
You examine it. You do not see any traps, but you do see that on the back of each collar is a small needle that pierces the skin.
What about lock?
There is a clasped mechanism, but no keyhole. They appear magical.
All right, guys. Well, I suggest we go back to our original plan, drag them out of here, get them out of the painting, cut the painting to get the fake judge.
Yes, let's do that.
All right, sounds good to me.
That's what we do.
So I can drag 1,080 pounds.
My goodness.
So I could
So you can
probably
take probably
take 4
3 of
to
them.
5.
Dragonborn average about 300-ish pounds.
Okay.
The women might be a little
then.
lighter, but
I could do 3 at a time. How many total?
there are 7 people here.
Okay.
It's 15 times your strength score is your carrying capacity. So if you have a strength score of, what is everybody's strength scores?
18.
Same.
18, and I think, let me double check, mine is a roundabouts there. 18 as well. Hey, I only have to do math once. This is nice. Okay, then times 15. We can each do 270, and then Skirmish is, what's your race?
Goliath. So I get 1 level. I'm as if I'm large.
And a large is a times 2 multiplier.
So you will leave behind 2 people with this plan.
So 570, 540 for Skirmish.
Well, that's how much I can carry like in a backpack.
Yeah.
But to push or drag, it would be twice that.
Yes. So together we have 1,080 pounds of just, I can pick this person up. And then pushing or dragging, we have 2,160.
So
I
yeah,
would
we
like-
tie them all with a rope and start dragging them all together.
Correct, yes.
We're so strong. We're the strongest fire-breathing kittens party, you guys.
Arrgh.
I think. Don't come
Yeah,
for me
there's
if I'm wrong.
approximately 1,960 pounds of people here. So yeah, if you can drag 2,000 pounds, you guys can all drag them out of here.
That's what we do.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure it will take a while. Don't let them... Oh, yeah, that dust might be a problem.
Oh gosh. And now I gotta clean up dust. Okay, so I'm gonna spend a few minutes cleaning up the dust. which of my items do I have that can clean dust? Because I'm sure they're going to have to tie everybody up, right? So I'm going to go back to the dust while you guys are all... Jenny, you are so much better than me at tying knots.
I am.
And so I'm going to take... What is on my item list?
Oh, wait a minute. So I've got a new item in my backpack I forgot about. It's a figurine of wondrous power, and it's a marble elephant. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the ground, speak its command word, that's Salabim, and then it turns into a giant elephant. And I'm going to ask the elephant to help carry these people. And it'll be high enough so it's above the dust.
Absolutely.
But the
it does
elephant's
so.
foot won't be.
Well, it's just a figurine. It's not going to get poisoned.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. Let's pile him on the figurine of an elephant.
I'm like unrolling my bedroll, trying to figure out how to turn it into a broom. When you're like, no.
So let's see. It can listen to my commands, and it's just I'd say go. Let's go to the end, and it goes. This time I walk around the dust. I don't jump over it. Mm-hmm. And then
Jenny's riding the elephant.
Nice.
Elephantception.
You are all able to proceed with the captives in tow back to the shimmering blue wall.
All right, everybody get on the elephant. I'm going to touch this book to the wall.
We do so.
We get on the
You
elephant.
do so, and there is a flash of blue light. You are back with the captives in the jail cell. The person who was there before is still comatose on the floor, although you notice that her collar is missing.
All right, let's drag all these people out of here. Can you make the elephant a little figurine again, and then we're going to cut the hell out of this painting?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can use an action to say Salabim. Boom, it's back to a figurine. Now back in my pocket.
Oh, good. Now we can all fit in here.
Yes, that was very uncomfortable.
All right, so I just have a quick question because I'm a paladin. I got all this stuff. I would like to know, like, I've got this lay on hands pool that I've completely expended. Darn, that's how I cured diseases. But, like, can I tell if the people are diseased? Can I do, like, a medicine check?
Sure. Give me a roll.
Okay.
I can call Mommy.
Actually, so paladins are weird. I think I can just remove the disease, but I can't tell the disease is there. It's so strange. I can remove poison and disease.
Try it.
Okay, so it's a second level spell, so like spell slots are where it hurts, you know?
Well, while she's doing this, Jenny's dragging people out of the cell into the hallway.
Uh-huh.
I'll help Jenny.
At third level, I cast, yikes, protection from poison. I touch a creature. It hurts to cast that at third level. If it is poisoned, I neutralize the poison.
Okay, who are you casting that on?
One of the ones with the collar, I guess. Yeah.
All right.
Judge.
And then I do it on the one without a collar. Ugh, mother.
Okay, so 2 uses of the spell.
Yeah, man. I have one spell
The
slot
one
left at
without
third
the
level.
collar remains unchanged.
Okay.
The one with the collar briefly wakes up, although suddenly becomes drowsy again and passes back out.
Oh, because like it says I cure them.
Oh, I know. But the device administering poison is still in their neck.
Oh.
Look, we
Well-
can take them all to a hospital after this. Let's go cut the paint and get the bastard out.
So you cured the poison that was already in them.
I'm going to take my sword to the back of their neck.
Okay, describe what you do.
Lop off the head? Sounds like.
Do you have a crowbar or any tools, Jenny?
I have a whole thieves kit.
I'm not a surgeon, so I'm not going to try to cut the needle from their neck. But I think about it.
While she's thinking, I have a property called Bolstering Magic, and it allows me to roll, of all things, a D3, which I've never seen before. And I can restore an expended spell slot to somebody that I touch. So I'd like to touch Jade, and I'm going to roll twice. Once is a 2, so you get a level 2 spell slot back. And then once is a 3, so you get a level 3 spell slot back.
I get 2 spell slots back?
One level 2
Wow.
and 1 level 3.
That's crazy.
All right, so what we need to do now is we need to cut this painting so we can get the guy out. You make him not die, and then ask him how to get the collars off so we can help these people.
I don't think he's gonna tell us how to do that.
And you get to beat out the information from him.
Oh, okay. I'm in.
Okay, let me gather up all of the town guards.
Why?
In case they try to run away.
They could take them to the hospital.
That's why they're in the jail cell, so he can't run away.
Did you decide to take the captives to the jail, to the hospital?
Well, I think we could let the town guard take them to the hospital while we finish off this fake judge.
All right, perfect. So they'll work on that. Is the jail cell open or closed?
Closed.
I'd like to close it before we proceed. Is that all right with you, Jade?
Yeah.
I know you were going to lop off that person's head.
I thought about it.
So, looking at this painting, is there only the lady left on the painting?
Yes, all of the blue people are gone.
Jenny stabs the lady.
Okay. With what?
The dagger. The poison dagger.
The poison dagger. All right. There is a flash of blue light, and the painting disintegrates. In its place is a little gray puppy.
I would like to smash that puppy with my hammer.
It's looking up at you with big, innocent puppy dog eyes.
It's looking up at my hammer. That's what's happening.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll.
All right.
Can Jenny do a reaction and say, wait, before we do that, let's figure out if it's nice or not, because we never figured out whether the last one was nice or not.
It's okay. I have gentle repose.
So I will listen to Jenny, but I will do so with a giant exhale, a sigh of exasperation, like, all right.
Keep it in the ready position, because if it does anything dodgy, I'll say hit it, and you hit it.
All right, I'm readying a hammer strike right on the puppy.
Gotcha. Can you guys describe the bars in this room?
They are not designed for puppies.
Yeah, these are like standard, like 6 inches wide.
I see where you're going, and so as a bonus action, I cast a Compelled Duel. Please make a wisdom saving throw as I say, sit.
Compel duel or compel?
It's a spell called Compelled Duel. It's a first level enchantment. It's a bonus action.
Yep, I remember this one.
I attempt to
16.
compel a creature that fails. So you have to make a wisdom saving throw every time you attempt to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from me.
Okay. The DC is 17 for that?
No, he already failed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because I rolled a 16. Okay, so he failed that. The puppy transforms into Judge Drakul.
Hit him, hit him, hit him.
Oh, I'm hitting.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't roll. I should have done that ahead of time. A 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And then... Oh, hold on. It's rolling. Ooh, that's not very good. 7 damage.
I'm also stabbing him with the poison knife, by the way.
And you are literally in a jail, surrounded, in a cell, surrounded by the police of Nikimoy, shape-changer person. So this is obviously warded against magic. And...
The judge says, "Stop, I'm the judge, let me out!"
Oh my gosh, don't make me zone of truth, you. Oh, wait, no. So here's when we talk about lore building. Historically, I've had anti-magic zones in my jail cells when I've been DMing, which has been in Nikimoy, which would imply that these are also anti-magic zones. So was
Does
it
that
really
mean
a
no one
puppy
can use any magic in here?
So anti-magic field, let me read this spell to you. A 10-foot radius invisible sphere of anti-magic surrounds you. This area is divorced from the magical energy that suffuses the multiverse. Within the sphere, spells can't be cast, summoned creatures disappear, and even magic items become mundane. Until the spell ends, blah, blah, blah. This is a permanent one. And spells and other magical effects, except those created by an artifact or a deity, are suppressed in the sphere and can't protrude into it. Hey, I can still use magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, a slot expended to cast a suppressed spell is consumed. So, like, if you're using polymorph on yourself to change shape, you can't. Heads up.
What if it's a genetic capability?
Like, a changeling could still change shape.
Exactly. Okay.
But in that instance, the bars would not be human size apart, if that makes sense. Like, actually, in a world with halflings, they would probably be, like, I'm thinking 1-inch squares. But, like, yeah... we're in a jail cell, DM, in a magical world where the cops are dumb, but not completely incompetent.
I gotcha.
So, y'all are staying here.
Uh-huh.
And you're
Jenny
surrounded by
also
cops.
stabs him with the magic poison
Okay, so
dagger.
we've just had 2 surprise attacks. Go ahead and give. I took 7 damage. What's going on with this dagger?
28 to hit.
Yep.
It doesn't do the poison because it's magic.
You said a magical item
Yeah, it's just
is
mundane.
okay.
Well, artifact, I believe she specified. I don't know if this is an artifact.
No, the painting is an
A
artifact.
magic
That's
weapon's
just a magical
properties and
dagger.
powers are suppressed if it is used against a target in the sphere or wielded by an attacker in the sphere.
But you
So
do
you-
get sneak attack.
So yes or no? Oh, I forgot about sneak attack.
The properties and
didn't.
powers of magic items are suppressed in the spheres. For example, a +1 longsword in the sphere functions as a non-magical
Okay.
longsword.
So that's going to be a 27 hit.
Yep. DC is 20 for future ease of rolling.
Okay.
Again, and that's going to be... That's a D. Okay. That's going to be a 26 for damages.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Oh, that's
Are you-
sneak attack.
Are you trying to die? What is your goal here? You are in a cell, surrounded by police officers. While you talk, you're done.
He turns to you and says, "You are quite right, my dear. But some of us don't fear death." And you see several shapes shifting through. You see innocent little girls. They flash every few seconds. Innocent little girl, Puppy, Drakul, Nulasag. You see...
Jenny stabs him again. She's not going to put up with this crap.
This is all very fast. Give me a second. I'm storytelling here. You see the gray woman from the painting. And finally, the form settles onto an undead dragon. And go. Roll initiative.
No, man. Just gonna leave the cell.
Aren't you locked in too?
Yeah, we did lock it.
Yeah, we did lock it. Or it was locked for us. I don't know if we did it.
Also, he's not going to fit in the jail cell. He's going to be immediately squished. There's not enough room for a dragon in this jail cell.
Well, I think we're going to be squished.
I think
Yeah,
so.
all of us are going to die.
Yeah.
The dragon's going to be dead, and 3 of us are going to be dead as well.
Well,
So if he goes to be a dragon, we all dead.
I
This
don't know
must
if we
be
have a
something
choice.
that must have been thought of when the jail cell was made. Otherwise, anytime they put a dragon in here ever, it's gonna kill.
They don't put dragons in here.
It's definitely a lore question of do they have different size jail cells? You know,
Oh, we'll just say it's a giant jail cell that can accommodate a giant dragon.
Okay,
Sure.
is this
And-
like a regular giant dragon?
It's small.
Because then it would have to be like 150 feet by 150 feet. They're not going to put a 150 feet cell in the
This is
middle
a
of a city.
12-foot dragon.
Oh, that's fine. I'm ready to fight him. I got an 18.
Okay.
I just walk out of the cell.
15.
If the door's not locked, you can lock out. Or you can
I
walk
walk
out.
out.
It's fine. Huh?
I walk out. You guys want to walk out and lock the door behind?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to reapply that blood to my face. I'm ready.
Okay.
If he's gonna let us walk out, I'm walking out too.
Because if you're locking out, the dragon's walking out too. It can definitely get there
Are
faster than
surrounded
you.
by cops.
We
Okay.
could push it back inside.
I'm ready to... I'm still fighting it.
Okay, Jenny locks it while Skirmish is fighting it. Locks
Cage
the door.
match. All right.
All right, go ahead. You got an 18. I got... All right, you're
Jenny's-
first.
Jenny's still rolling a 15. Jenny's still gonna act. I got arrows.
Jenny is inside?
No. Jenny has arrows. She can fight. She can shoot through the cage.
I have a little armory at the police office with me. I have 6 javelins myself, and then we have plenty more. I've never
All
had
right.
unlimited javelins before, so this should be fun.
Cool. All right, well, let's see. 18, 15. Jade, what's your roll?
You're going to make me throw an unlimited amount of javelins at this person inside the cell because police brutality is something that I have participated in and will again
Oh.
and can today if you'd like.
No, you're going to see if you can kill an undead dragon before your friend dies.
She can revivify.
I can revivify him.
Not worried about it.
Okay.
That's the whole point of my character.
All right, Skirmish, are you willing to die for this?
You can die. You'll come back.
She'll have 10 days.
Okay, fine. I'm going and getting javelins. I've got 6 on me, and I say, hey, Cyrus, get me more javelins. And actually, all the cops are going to throw javelins, too.
Oh, yeah. We got the cops on our side.
I hope they don't hit me. Are they good at throwing?
It doesn't matter. She'll just bring you back.
All right, well, let's do it.
All right, you actually want to play through this battle here?
Absolutely, I'm ready.
All right, go for it.
First move, I'm going to rage. And a little twinkle enters my eye, and I get to... So I get... My wild magic gets to...
Yep. AC's 20, just so you know. What's your AC, Skirmish?
19.
19?
Mine's 21. Oh, I'm outside.
Yeah, you can get...
Yay.
Also, Jade, I do not have your initiative.
14.
Okay, so Skirmish, you are up first. What's the damage?
All right, so, okay. First, I have to roll my wild magic comes out. I get a wild surge whenever I rage. And I rolled a 3, which means an intangible spirit, which looks like a flump or a pixie, my choice. I will pick pixie. Appears within 5 feet of one creature of my choice, which is this dragon, that I can see within 30 feet of me. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or take 1d6 force damage.
Does this happen in a magic dampened field?
Oh, you know what?
I'm going to say probably not.
None of this happens then, because all of this is wild magic that just gets nullified.
Unless it's divine.
Mine's not divine, so good on you for having a deity that likes you. I'm going to go ahead and just fight him straight up, though.
Yeah, and so, Jade, just so you know, any of your spears that are passing through, if they all become non-magical damage unless they are divine. Are your magical, if they are magical spears
they're
divine?
just javelins.
Okay, cool.
So in that case, I got a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And damage is 11.
Perfect.
And I get 2 attacks.
Oh, go ahead.
I rolled another 22, and this time it was a 17 damage.
Perfect. Dragon looks fine.
And that is my turn.
Dragon went ahead and slashed you with his claws. The attack hits, 43 damage to you.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think this cage match is going to go well.
Do you have any ranged attacks, Skirmish? You can do some from outside the cage.
I do.
It's too late. He wanted to be in there.
I'm committing. I didn't realize magic wouldn't work. Well, I did, but I didn't. Anyway, that's all right. So, okay, there we go. So is it somebody else's turn?
Yes, that would be Jenny's turn.
Okay, well, my first pre-roll was a natural 20.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to be 144 damage.
What?
Sneak attack, baby.
Can you hit?
Because there's you get sneak attack because Skirmish is in
Because he was right
with it.
next to him.
That's why you wanted Skirmish to stay in the jail cell.
What are you hitting with?
Bow and arrow.
Walk us through it. It's a complicated math, and it's okay for the DM to ask. Explain.
Yeah.
Teach.
It is sneak attack. Short bow is a +9 to hit. It is 1d6. 1d6 plus 5 piercing. And then for sneak attack, I have somebody right next to him within 5 feet, which gives me sneak attack. And at level 9 is 5d6. Natural 20, double.
Oh, good grief.
10d6 plus the...
All right.
Okay, wait, hold on. I have to do math. Okay.
Wait, 10d6 is still maximum 60.
How is 10d6 maximum 60?
Because 10 times 6.
Yeah, so it's 60 plus you're like 15 or so for the actual bow.
No, it's 12d6 because there's another d6 for the 12.
Okay, so 12 times 6 would be 72 maximum.
Did I
How'd
do
you get
my math
100
right?
and something?
Maybe I miscounted. Where's the friggin' dice roller? I'm not rolling shit yet.
I would say that just seems like a lot for a level 12 hit.
I probably did my math wrong.
Well, so it's okay. We'll just go through it together. That's kind of the point. This game is there's a lot of rules.
It's complicated.
Gosh, man, there's so many rules. So that's why sometimes we don't play 5th edition. Some weeks. Anyway, so
All right.
walking through
try
it all
55
together.
then.
Okay. 55.
Does that sound better?
That does sound better.
How much?
55.
Yeah, that sounds more like what I expect.
Now I'm trying to figure out how the hell did I come up with...
I think you just wanted to see the DM's face when you said it. It was pretty good.
Anyways, Jade, you're up.
I want to, before my turn, have all of the town guards in here, 20 people, throw a javelin? And that's a d6. So I've got this dice roller here, and it's a d6 plus. So as a paladin myself, I'm able to very confidently say that a javelin is within 30 feet, does not have disadvantage, so they can just throw it. And it's a d6 plus their strength, which is probably +2 because they're not like me. I am +4.
I'm going to say it takes 3 turns to go and summon all the guards.
Oh, they were already here, man. We did that a long time ago.
Yeah, she summoned them already.
Dude,
Wait, what?
long
Aren't they
ago.
upstairs?
Remember when we were like, we're going to cut into this painting now?
Oh,
Yeah,
we went and gathered.
she's-
They're all here in this hallway right now.
That's why we've been very concerned about how you've been trying to escape because in the crowd. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So there's 20 people. We did that before we cut into the painting.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're all here. Sure. You want to
Okay.
go ahead and have everybody throw a javelin? Go for it.
I realized my mistake real quick. I rolled the wrong die. That's what it was.
That was a
That's
D20,
it,
wasn't
going,
it?
How? Huh?
Those were D20s, weren't they?
Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. I was like, because it bothered me. I was like, okay, how the hell did I make that mistake? Oh.
So if you roll 20d6 and then you add 40 to it because all 20 of these guards have a +2 to their damage, that's 98 damage.
98, cut in half for non-magical. The dragon is looking weak.
We have many javelins. Then I throw my own javelin, which I got a 28 and an 18 to hit. So I assume that one of those hits.
Yeah, the 20 does. Oh yeah,
Okay.
do all of these javelins hit? How many people are actually rolling above a 20, rolling high enough to hit a 20 AC?
Oh, that's a good point. Oh my gosh, I have so much
Probably
I have
half.
to roll.
Oh.
Let's say half. All right.
All right, cool. So that's like 50-ish
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. Let's say 50 per turn.
It's still
And-
looking a little ragged there.
Okay, and then I deal 6 myself. I don't even smite it.
Yep.
There's no point.
Yep. This is not going well.
Okay, so just when it comes around to my turn, just say 50.
Yep.
All right.
And Killington, you're up.
All right, so I will ask it in all fairness. Do you give up? And is the dragon gonna say yes or no?
Its
or
eyes
give
flash
me-
red.
Oh, that's a no. Okay. So unfortunately, I rolled 2 17s and they both miss. So, that's my turn. Hopefully he hits me so I keep my rage.
Okay.
Oh, well, if you want, one of the javelins can next time.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's got me.
Yeah, probably. He definitely hits with his claw. Only the one claw attack this time. That's 19 damage.
All right, good.
And then he will make another. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, what?
Wait,
He
why?
can still scream attack, and that's a sound attack.
Oh.
Well, I'm
That's
right
not
next
magical.
to my best friend, so I probably won't take any.
I got a 21.
21.
All of the guards who are within 5 feet of me get +5. I'll just roll
so
for them.
some of the guards
too.
are going to get +5.
Okay.
DC's
so-
20.
They got a 21, and then I failed though.
Do I get a +5 too?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 21.
Yeah, I'd say half of them failed and half of them passed because of I rolled a 21 for them.
All right, well, anyone that failed is going to take 11 damage, and it's 22 for anyone that... anyone that failed is 22. It's 11 for anyone that succeeded.
You might be taking out some of these guards.
So that is going to be 5 that I take unless I get the shield thing from.
What's the area of effect on the scream?
60 feet.
And it's just a 60-foot radius?
60-foot radius scream attack.
You just, invent that?
Oh,
I
wait a
invent
minute.
everything when I DM.
Why don't you, use some monster stats next time?
I'm sorry. DM, I'm sorry. There's some things I did not realize. So when I was raging, I get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks.
Oh, no, I did not know that. So
the
half
things
the
that-
damage from the slash attacks.
But I don't remember how much I took off. I think the first one was like 48.
43.
43, all right.
It doesn't super matter because there's only one turn left in this.
Well, I'd like to not die or pass out. So we'll see.
There are half as many guards.
Okay, yeah.
Jade, do you use your shield for Jenny?
Yeah. I'm gonna reduce your damage with my reaction. I mean, you would stay up and the guard wouldn't, so honestly, I save one of these guards.
Okay.
By reducing its damage by 10. So there's 26 guards. Or 26 damage per turn. And these guards is still up. Okay. Cool scream. Alright, what do you do?
Well, it's somebody else's turn now. It is Jenny's turn.
25 to hit, 17 damage.
All right, perfect. And Jade's turn.
All of the people that are still up attack, which is to say...
About half.
26 damage. And then I attack and I'm smiting.
Okay, go ahead.
Great. I love math. Let's do more math. All right. So complicated. Why do people play paladins? All right. I play Searing Smite. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. You don't have to do that yet. No, there's no save against this. You just on flame. Okay. The next time I hit a creature with a melee. Oh, never mind. I can't smite unless I'm in melee? What? Okay. So,
You're a melee-based character.
yeah, okay. I can't smite unless I'm in melee. So I throw a javelin at you again. I got a 26 and a 23 to hit.
How much damage?
Did those hit?
Yes. DC's 20.
Okay. And then I got 17 damage against you. And then improved Divine Smite doesn't happen because it's ranged.
Yep.
So that's just 17 damage.
All right. This dragon is wobbling on its feet. Skirmish, what do you got?
All right, so my first attack is a 19, so that misses. But the second one is a 22, and that is 12 damage.
All right. Can you describe what this looks like?
Yes, I would love to. So it's this giant warhammer, right? And I'm doing a two-handed attack, except I swing it from, if you were to look at it as if it's a clock face, from 12 o'clock all the way down past 6 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock, that's when it hits him under the jaw. And he just, his jaw shatters and he falls limp to the ground. And then I raise the hammer above my head and go, yeah, like that.
And as you do this, you notice that the part that you hit starts to fall apart into blue dust that sifts down to the floor. It spreads all along the body, takes about 3 or 4 seconds to get through it, and all that's left is 2 glowing red eyes that drop down onto the pile of dust on the floor. They glitter like gemstones.
I'll go ahead and pick those up.
Mm-hmm. You also notice as you pick them up that your fingers brush a golden chain.
Oh, I will also pick up the golden chain. Before, does Jenny notice this?
Yeah.
Jenny is outside of a jail cell.
All right. So I'll say everything's fine, and I'll pick up the eyes and the amulet or the chain.
It is the amulet that you see before with the circle with the 6 arrows pointing in.
Perfect. All right. I'll hold on to it for now. Yes.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
Dance in the dust.
What?
Yeah, I actually, yes. I've been practicing breakdancing, so I'm gonna breakdance in the dust as a celebration.
It scatters and you start coughing. A lot of people start coughing.
Okay, I stop windmilling, and I apologize to everyone.
Okay. Well, as time goes on, most of the people from the painting do recover, including Judge Drakul. The doctors are able to remove the collars from everyone's neck, and within a few minutes, they all wake up. The person that was pulled from the painting through the slash mark does not. It turns out that their mind was shattered by being rendered between dimensions. So they are staying in the hospital, but everyone else is fine. We find out that Judge Drakul found a magical book when he was visiting his this library when he was on vacation. He brought it home with him, and the last thing he remembers was a flash of light when he opened it. And he woke up in the hospital. Questions?
So, Jenny, do you want to hold on to that book?
Oh yeah, it's in my hoard now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Jenny has a book. You also have 2 ruby eyes and a golden talisman. We also have $6,000 or 6,000 gold of regular historic books. We have 60,000 gold in treasure from the chest, and you already know about your dagger and gloves. Other items. I think that was everything.
It's quite a haul.
You can distribute that gold how you see fit, or however you can wrest it away from Jenny there.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 20,000 each, but
It's
Jenny
all
needs
right.
a hoard.
Yeah. It's her hatch day, so you know.
Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. This was Fire Breathing Kittens. We were joined by Jenny,
My hoard grows.
Jade,
Bye.
and Skirmish.
Cage match for the win.
So there were multiple ways that you could have found out more information here. What actually happened was the judge went on a holiday to a magical library, and one of the books that he found contained a millennia-old malevolent construct, this necromantic dragon that targets Dragonborn, which the judge is one. What it does is it's a shapeshifter who transforms into whatever it thinks is most likely to capture somebody. Its preferred is an attractive gray-skinned woman that you see in the painting that it had to go and collect after this. The painting is normally where it lives when it is freed from the book. When the judge released it from the book on accident, it started doing this. If it cannot lure somebody in with the attractive female form, it shapeshifts into an innocent little girl or a puppy to try to catch children. It lures them into their painting, and then they are stuck. It happened to just so to have caught a judge who rules over Nicomoy City, and impersonated to start trying to impose some of the old ways from when it was young onto the new world.
Oh. Why did it have a bunch of Dragonborns?
That part is not well thought out, but it targets Dragonborn. Maybe because it is a dragon. Maybe the original sorcerer who made the construct had a beef against a Dragonborn. We don't know.
Makes sense.
But specifically, its magic does target Dragonborn.
That's cool.
Very cool. So it's not afraid of death because as the construct of the two ruby eyes, it didn't really die there.
It also doesn't really know what death is.
Yeah, it's just ruby eyes that, yeah.
Yep.
Are we sure it's the eyes? Because I'd be all right if Skirmish didn't have that construct around.
Who knows? Because that book is still very blank. At some point, it should probably get sealed back into that.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm sure Jenny protects her hoard.
Yeah, you also would have had... There were a lot of clues in there as well. Like, for example, you could have checked the security footage in the jail to seen the shape on the amulet, which was that same circle with the 6 points.
Right.
Because there were actually a couple of them throughout the story. The one that you found was the book. That was a hint that was in there. The poison daggers were also a clue. If you would have explored to find more people, you could have followed back to the magic library. The poison daggers are people that the gray woman is influencing to commit crimes.
Oh.
And now Jenny is one of them.
Cool.
Yep. Anyways, next time. Bye.
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 Hey, I need your help.
The year is 2045. In Night City, there's a bar called No Latency.
Ping runs the bar, it's just a bar.
But it's not just a bar. I'm Ping, and I used to work for Domino,
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Domino.
but now I need to save them. But I can't do it alone, so I hired some help. Some old friends.
On my face, there will just be a flashing question mark.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to take a step back. The vehicle is armed.
And some new.
For looking around trying to find this no latency place.
Your bird looks like it is in great pain. Someone should put it out of its misery.
Am I gonna need some help?
Yo, what's up, 2D dude?
I up the cowboy,
It's me. I'm Tuna.
I'm Stranger.
and we'll make some enemies.
I'm Steve, and I'm here to be
Arasaka would like to discuss Domino, we will find you. Come quietly.
All right, man. I guess we gotta fix this up. Who the fuck is this guy?
Because if we don't save Domino, we'll all be dead.
No Latency. A Cyberpunk Red roleplay podcast. New episodes every Wednesday. See you in Night City.
Are you a wrestling fan with a creative streak that always wanted to get involved? Have you ever tried promo or prediction leagues? Well, look no further. Come join us on the Chosen Chronicles every Wednesday and Saturday. Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, and all those good places where I talk to some of the most famous promo and prediction league artists that there's ever been. We talk everything from character creation to how they deconstruct a promo, to even talking about WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, and all those promotions that you've come to love. So don't forget, Chosen Chronicles, every Wednesday and Saturday.